part. I would do that.
would take a long time to do. And
Yeah.
then, especially, I'm just trying to share it.
Hey.
Storms, radios, and cats, and deep in the dirt. Thank you for coming up.
So
Good.
I'm
My
just
pleasure.
setting it up so that I'm sharing it out on my page. So I've got the eyelashes, but they didn't last very long. Like they would just fall out, la la la, and then
Files.
Oh,
they started to go out, and I was talking to people about what can you do to build up your eyelashes. Now I wear glasses all the time.
Thank you, hon. Appreciate it.
And so I was wearing just cheaters, and when I'm doing my makeup and stuff for shows, I'm at a distance. I wasn't wearing like full-time glasses at the time. And so then I was asking about mascaras. And so I went to a store, and I say to the lady, I say, okay, I'm looking for something that would, help my eyelashes to grow. And and so she comes up and she's looking, she goes, okay, let me try this. And she's putting some on. She goes, here, take a look. Apparently, I don't look close up at myself very often because I think I had 2 eyelashes here and 3 in right here, and maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 on this. And so here's this woman who did not look shocked when she saw that I had this many eyelashes, and at the time I should have just said, well, I'm a sad case, and walked out. I just said, okay, well, let me just think about that, because I thought I'm not buying, a $40 mascara because when you wear those other eyelashes, it makes all your regular eyelashes fall out.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's scary. I was actually thinking about that today, Shawty, about the tattoo. The only problem with tattoos on your face is you can't take MRIs.
Mama Washington. Hi.
Oh, hi, baby girl.
Oh,
sweet. So sweet. Yeah, you can't get MRIs, so I'm always a little leery that I would go and do that. And of course, that would be the day that I get knocked out cold and have to go to the hospital, and they throw me in the MRI.
Why can't you do an MRI?
I think it's got metals in the ink that respond to that heavy magnet that you're going through, so it can cause scarring in the skin. But I didn't research it well, but other people with tattoos, I think I've heard that from them too, that they can't be going through the MRI, because it's basically a tattoo that you're putting on. Like, it's just your eyebrows.
Right. But what about regular tattoos?
I'm looking that up now. Let me see. MRI.
Because people people are tattooed up the wazoo.
Yeah, it says rarely
and
tattoos. Yeah, rarely. Yeah, there too. Rarely tattoos or permanent makeup might cause swelling or burning in the affected areas during magnetic resonance imaging exams. In some cases, tattoo pigments can interfere with the quality of the image. So even that, rarely, who the heck wants it burning your face? Like, that sounds swelling and burning. So you come out and you've got huge eyebrows that are now scars. It's like a tattoo. Oh, he did? Okay. Yeah, it is inside his mouth, so maybe that's a little different. He's got that barrier in between. Man, I don't think I could handle that kind of pain, Shawnee, on the inside of my lip. I don't know. I hope they really numbed him up good, or maybe he just has a really high tolerance for pain. Meh, I don't buy into that. I've installed MRI tats all over. Yeah. Did they throw you in there? Let's try it out on TN.
Let's test the skills, see if he did a good job or not.
Yeah, let's see what it does. Let's watch each one of his tattoos and see if they change at all.
If it disfigures him, we know he messed up.
That's how I felt, Dung. It sounds like a really good reason not to get a tattoo. But, I need to see the research. Huh?
I'm just going to do a confession to Shawnee. I've been waiting to come up to say something to her about this. But, Shawnee, I sent you those seeds, and I was pretty sure that those were the Italian pear style tomato
Uh-oh.
seeds. But then there was a thing in my thoughts that went, maybe those weren't. Maybe those are Romas. So you might have Romas. And if that's the case, so if it starts to grow and it looks like a Roma, it's because it is a Roma. And I'm sorry, I
Oops.
might have sent the wrong seeds.
Oops. Not that we ever mislabel or forget to label things as gardeners.
Oh, never, ever,
Mhm.
ever have. So yeah, I loved watching Shawnee, her in-depth reasons on why she's doing what she's doing. Like that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that is.
Most things that I'm not going to grow is just because I suck at growing them. So,
Indeed,
things
there is
like
that
things
too.
like onions.
Things like annuals for me. No, that's basically a whole garden.
No, I'm having juice, Shawnee.
Oh, you're having
Orange juice.
juice with your
Trying to
popcorn.
get over the flu.
Oh, she got them
Oh,
already. She
still.
said they were well packaged. So
Mhm.
there you go.
Yeah.
You'll find out soon. It's now.
Well,
It's a
I
fun
know.
mystery.
No, I had
Yes.
the flu, and I'm trying to restore all the,
Electrolytes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it did end up being
Mhm.
the flu, like Randall and his family had
3
to.
days of misery. Yeah. I mean, today's the best day I've had, so I'm assuming that it's out.
You
I
did really
usually have it
well
like
for the flu.
I usually have it like for 24 hours or 48, something like that. But
Yeah. Yeah, Mom and Jay, my husband has one, and once he kind of got into, we almost went to, well, we went to one Bible school class, like Bible college, and he got into Deuteronomy and what it said about how like the Jews could not be even buried in their burial grounds if they had tattoos, because the thing that set them apart from the heathens was they didn't. And all the heathen religions would tattoo their bodies and stuff. So he was like, I'm not even going to go and get mine recolored, even though it's faded. He's like, and that's him. Like, that's what he's convicted about. And
Yeah,
that's what it teaches, like it teaches that if you're convicted about it, then you stick with that might not be somebody else's conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She's doing her lows. She was slapping that bread around today.
I was slapping that bread today. I don't know. I think it ends up being, close to 20 pounds when it's all together.
Wow.
Because I make them, I make basically 2-pound loaves with each one. So they are pretty big. Ooh, Fiskars.
Nice. Nice, Gear. I want are they the little ones you're talking about that have those? They're so cute. And they just have the tiny little. I want one of them. I like Fiskars. That's what we had in my art room. I would always order their scissors because they would hold up compared to other scissors for the kids.
So expensive. I'm still
here. They're reasonable. They're pretty reasonable
Really?
for how long. Yeah, for how long they last here. Because we also have other really name brand stuff. Yeah, that does sound good, doesn't it? How to garden? Everybody's like, yummy bread. We all want bread. Give us bread.
Yeah. I wish I could I wish I could send it. Oh yeah, these are the ones that I
well, we actually want real bread. Not that crap in the blue wrapper.
Exactly.
No.
We want the real stuff.
Yeah. There we go. These are the 5/8.
I totally agree. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, they're like, yeah, I have that. I have them, but not. I don't know if mine are Fiskars.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a cheapy backup brand that backup pair that I got at like, maybe the arts and crafts store when they had a little section for gardening.
Yeah, at our country brand name store here, I think they're usually about $35 just for that pair. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. At the big box store, they do have. I
agree.
They do have sometimes a set. So when the set comes up for sale, I buy it because the set will be about close to the same price. Mm-hmm. And then you get the big pruners and you get the small, and I think you might get a third thing. And
yeah,
how many more pruners do
I
just
know.
because I just want the
I
hand
know.
ones.
I
But,
I want
when
just to
they
use that thing that they sent us, the Saker, and just prune. If I have to use the loppers, I'd rather just use the Saker that they sent us, 'cause it's so
Yeah,
much easier than
yeah.
Are you co-streaming
Yeah,
Yes,
you can. Yeah, you can too if you want,
as
Barry.
well?
Open up. Yeah, get some
might
hours.
as well. Woohoo.
Woo woo!
Oh,
Do it, do
speaking
it.
of hours, I have this friend, he worked for he used to work for the legacy news media here. I'll just say it, CBC. And, I met him years and years and years ago, while I was performing and hosting a, festival, and I was just mesmerized by this man and his ability just to say stuff off his head, right? And so we've become friends, and he's moved back, east, from here, and he's got a channel. I can't describe what his channel is about, but he was saying, "Hey, I'm almost gonna get monetized. Yay! I'm gonna get the
Mhm.
Lamborghini." And I said, "Oh, that's great." And I always go, "Do you have the watch time hours?" And I thought, well, of course you would have the watch time hours. And he goes, "Yeah, I've got 8,000."
Yeah, I love it when that happens. I know.
Who has watch time hours that are far beyond your subs, right? It was
Yeah.
like,
Well,
and then he
was
goes,
he live streaming or no?
No, it's
Ah,
just the niche that he's in.
okay,
Um,
gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, and he's super eclectic in
Mm.
what he does put out there, and of course it's because he was a radio host, then it's about music. So if you go, oh, you want to
Oh yeah.
know about certain people and stuff like that, but then he comes back on in our conversation. He goes, oh, he said, scratch that. I'm not going to be monetized yet. He said, I thought it was only 500 that you needed.
Hmm.
You go, who has 500 subs and 8,000 watch time hours? He goes, apparently, people who watch my
Wow.
channel don't subscribe.
Yeah. I saw some of them on mine, and that's why I
Yeah.
said it today. I'm like, hey, if you're watching me and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I felt like such a YouTuber when I said that.
I loved it. I loved it. I thought, man, she said it so calmly. When I try to say things like that, I always like kind of make it seem like I'm awkward. If you really want to support me, you could subscribe to the channel because it would help me. You were just like, la 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 la. And I thought, Carol, look at you. You need to say that at every single live.
I have to go back
And
and
maybe
rewatch it, and maybe I should say it at least on my daytime lives for sure. Like an intro, like a little
yeah.
intro for people who are just tuning in. Hey, Gardening Warrior, I'm glad you could make it. We've missed you. Good
What
nap,
I missed something. What does Barry do?
hurricane,
TN said Barry does.
cleaning out, fridge. Oh, wow.
I do a
Okay.
lot of things, but kind of curious now.
He
Yeah,
does. Barry does.
what Barry do? What? Yeah, I missed that too. I'm not down there. Yeah, I was gonna say, Shawnee, we had Falcos and my husband just didn't take care of them. They rusted to bits and he ended up tossing them away instead of us trying to rehab them. But that was like a few years back before I knew really what he had. Pete Canaris uses Falcos, and I think he even puts it on his videos that that's what he uses. I like what Tien said though. He said Fiskars is like a really old brand from Sweden, and he's been able to have them replace his stuff because of the warranty. I didn't know that, Tien,
Wow.
about the warranty. That would be something my dad would have done.
I've never had to do that though.
Yeah, they usually just last. Yeah, I have what you have gear, and I love it for just about everything. Like when my mulberry starts to go a little kooky after I've trimmed it back hard, it's just the right size to come in and get those quick shoots that have come up during the rains here.
Yeah, I agree, TN.
Oh, how's my? It was fine. You know what's so strange is I had the best shot I have ever had. He was a younger dentist, and I actually thought he was using like a technique, doing a pressure point. And I even asked him, I said, were you doing like a trigger point or a pressure point on me or something? And he goes, no, all I was doing was pinching your cheek. So you thought of that instead of the shot. I said, well, it totally worked. I didn't feel the shot going
I
in.
was
I just
taking a
felt
hammer to your head really hard
I
so
was
that you
slapping
wouldn't
you in the
feel
knee,
the
Hey, stop that.
right? I was hitting you in the shin with this hammer to distract you. Mine actually went.
I
It
need
went
that.
well. It still was a little bit uncomfortable, but I did kind of use a little bit of TLC cream, which is not actually the letters, but I used a little on my neck so it would chill me because I get really like that at the dentist, ready for the pain, and
Yeah.
then my body's sore afterwards.
I probably caused
I'm-
quite a few want to quit, you know.
Yeah, Barry has more hours. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Oh, well, because he did the 24-hour stream. That's right.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Hey, it's just
Yeah.
a hobby. I'm not worried about getting money.
Like a maniac. You maniac. Totally agree about views versus. Yeah. It is kind of crazy that way. Like, it doesn't make any sense sometimes. Hey, Dan. Welcome in.
G Mama Grows is joined over on
Mhm.
mine.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, G Mama Grows. What's up? G Mama grows hard in the garden.
Mhm.
When she added that, I had to improve my skills on the typewriter. Oh, hey, Texas Lala, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Whispers from the Dark. I haven't seen you in a while.
CQDX.
What does that mean?
Calling all stations or calling any station.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's over on yours. I was wondering. I was like, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, because you're on Barry's.
I don't. Is he on
You're
mine? I
very-
don't know. I'm not looking at mine right now.
Yeah, the little there's a little paper clip to let me know they're not in my chat. And yeah, when you knew what that meant, I figured he's probably in yours.
Yeah. So I'm
Right.
just grabbing.
Oh, I'm
G Mama
so
Grows.
Whoopsie. That was so rude of me to assume that you were male. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry, lady.
First time I think I've ever seen that channel, but welcome.
Welcome. I've seen Whispers from the Dark in your live, I think, before. In a long time ago. That's why I said, "Oh, I
I
haven't
could be
seen you
going
in a while."
senile too, just not remember. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you're coming
listeners.
off the flu. What's
Yeah.
up, J3GS? You've been going all day. I'd drop it. Or Marine could drop
I
the
know.
link.
I
if you
saw-
want.
Drop it
saw
like
him.
it's hot.
He's been going all day.
Yeah, I will.
Well, I don't know. And he even helped me with mine so much this
no.
morning. Thank you, J3. Y'all must be sharing again because I can't. Yeah, I'm putting them up if I see them, hun. If they're not just greeting each other in the other chat, I'm putting them up. I have a pair of solid steel fiskars, post hole diggers. Wow. I still have my daddy's post hole diggers that are probably from the farm. They're that old. But I can't say that I use them that often. You know. But yeah, some of those things, the
Wow.
biggest thing that bothered me was the handle snapped on my dad's hoe. I broke his hoe. That sounds so bad. But yep, I broke daddy's old hoe. she just snapped. Just snapped her under my care. That was just made me
It
so
snapped
sad.
under pressure.
It's just snapped under the pressure of me working her. Yep. Made her work. Oh,
Just a
yours is
minute
probably
here.
yeah. Well, I always look on OfferUp and Craigslist because some people will get rid of Grandpa's tools and not know what they're getting rid of, including gardening
Right.
tool. Here, shut it. I'm not giving anybody one. Do y'all see boob?
No.
Barry or me? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's Barry.
I don't know. No, somebody came in and said I'm giving boob shot. I'm like, no.
Wearing a shirt, thank you.
Yeah, at least I'm wearing a shirt.
J3, I sent you the link via Instagram.
Oh, thank you for doing it that way. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Hi, I appreciate it. Carolyn, I was watching your. Oh, you changed your name? Or is this a different Carolyn? I'm sorry, Carolyn. Let me go switch over to my channel. See if it's different, Carolyn. Do, do, do. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay. Carolyn, I'm a ding dong. Okay. Yes, it is you from DTG, but I had you confused for a second with a Carolyn that was in Shed Wars with us. Forgive me. Carolyn's a wonderful lady. Y'all check her out. She's in North Florida. She is David the Good approved. She's a wonderful lady. That garden tool is fun. I know, right? It is. It is so funny to just, yeah. But my dad had one of the ones that was dual sided. It was like a regular, like a cultivator on one side and the hoe on the other. And it was just so useful. So I need to fix the handle. And it's wild to look at it too, because, you know, it's a flathead screw that's at the top where the handle goes in. You just one flat-headed screw. And it, of course, snapped on an angle, so I would have to cut that. I think I just need a new handle.
I'm amazed. I've got a spade shovel that has a split in the handle, and it's one of those carbon fiber handles.
Really? And it's still going?
Shoveling with the thing. I'm waiting for it to snap, and so far, I don't know. It doesn't want to give up, so I'm happy. You know, be my luck, I'll pull one of those big rocks up out like we have here in the ground, and it'll snap right then and there.
Well, I'm trying to put them up so you guys aren't missing anything from the side chat as I do.
Yeah.
See them.
So everybody that is watching directly from Carol's channel, you're seeing all of them. But those that are in my off of my channel or off of Barry's channel, you guys only see what's in that particular chat, but we see all the other ones.
I don't think they see yours or Barry's in my chat on YouTube. We can see them because we're StreamYarding, and the StreamYard puts it all together for us.
That has been my biggest complaint with co-streaming.
It's not being able to see each other's. That's why I'm trying to put them up. I learned from the best over here, Mr. J3GS Farm. He's taught us.
Yes. Okay. I was thinking that they were seeing everything that we were seeing, but I guess they don't.
Thank you for putting that.
Good night, Tian.
He's been a live maniac today.
Good night, Tian.
He was live. It's like, dude.
He's just very helpful in the community. Yeah. In the 3. Nice. Good for you. Oh, that's awesome. Happy birthday to C. 11. Malachi handed me a molar today, so he lost another tooth. 2 teeth in 2 days. I was like, no wonder why you've been a little bit cranky, son. And I'm so glad I had given him a little something this morning because he just was not himself. And then all of a sudden he hands me a molar. I'm like, okay, that explains it. That explains it too, you poor kid. As he just ran face. Oh! Is she okay? No blood, I guess, because you would usually tell us. Aw, poor thing. Or Essie. Yeah, I came out Q and my our DVD player, where it pops in, pops out was like this, the front of it. Like, that don't look right. Malachi must have gotten impatient and grabbed it, and I didn't realize it. And he popped it off enough that, it ruined it. It totally ruined it. So, yep. Hopefully, I have one in storage somewhere in the house. We can't. No, okay. Even Duncan said, yeah, she can't see it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's what I
was
thought
thinking,
because it was everybody in my chat that was kind of complaining, like, where is everyone, all
what are
these
you
people coming
talking about?
from?
What are you saying?
Who are you
Ah.
talking to?
Yeah, because I was just thinking because we're seeing them here on StreamYard, but yeah, they should somehow be able to connect them where everybody can see, but
Right? Yeah, that would
probably
be
takes a
good if
lot
they
of
could.
memory.
Yeah. Yeah. And also because we're using StreamYard, I don't know if YouTube would do that. I'm not sure if they could make a like, or if you could maybe get an add on. Like, you know how Chrome has all these add ons? Maybe StreamYard can make an add on. I don't know if YouTube would even let them do that.
Right.
That says, oh, yeah, I've seen those. The Ho and Ain't Easy shirt. Yep. I would
Now
never
there's
be
an
able to
add-on,
wear that.
but it's for OBS, and it takes it. It gets your chat and
Hey, Sweet Thumb. Welcome in,
shows
hon.
it on the screen. But it shows it on the screen. Doesn't show it on the side panel.
Oh, good. She's
Okay.
fine. Okay. Good. It shows it on the screen. Oh, like I've seen that where it just rotates. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. That's actually
Yeah.
how
As soon as someone says OBS, I automatically hear wah 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 wah.
for sure. Me
I
too.
tried to work with OBS when we were using Jamkazam for music, and
Mm.
it was just a nightmare. Oh, it was something about the potato. Like it was like, well, we're using potato, but last time we were using coyote, and it was like, wow. Yeah, yeah. It was literally. It was using I don't remember what it was, but it was like we're gonna use potato. And you're like, okay, why are we using? I don't understand OBS.
Yeah, it is way too
No.
tiny to read on the phone. Although sometimes I've turned my phone this way, and that's how I've seen, things in the chat. So I leave.
I agree, Gear. OBS makes me think old body style of vehicles. Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm. Yeah.
But you
Exactly.
understand OBS, right, Barry?
What's up, Johnny
Unfortunately,
Knife? How you doing? That's
I-
Gear's friend.
got pretty
Good to
intimate.
see you. Thanks for the support, everybody. Make sure if you can hop around, like Diva has hers open. If you're subscribed, make sure you pop over, hit a like. Whoa. The cats were already going. They were ready. They're like, let's go. Let's go hit that like.
They're running through the house. They sound like elephants running through my house right now.
Get him.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's how I feel. I got the OBS. Oh, I totally understand. J3, you did me, as they say, a solid by coming up
Yeah.
today in my daytime.
And you were
really,
you were doing a marathon.
Yeah, that's what that was. It was a marathon.
Yeah, he did a marathon day. Just had a party over at his place. And if you aren't subbed to anybody you see in the side chat, please visit them and support each other. Because it's hard out in those YouTube streets. Get our hours and stuff. It's hard.
It's made me think of West Side Story. Do 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 do, ba do 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 do.
Wait, let me see if I can get my mic off. It's like when you ask people to clap at church and you got, and then another person's like at a different beat.
Yeah, well, because there's the lag.
Yeah,
there's the latency that we have.
But I was like
have to
seeing
deal
the
with,
same
so.
thing you were when they're like going and they're doing that dance.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
like it's a dance
Okay.
off. We're gonna kill you this way with a kick and a slide.
Oh, thanks, Homestead Aquarius, for grabbing people's links there.
Yes,
Carol's
thank
side.
you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're out of the bushes and Walmart too. Thank God. Thank God you made it. Walmart is always
I know,
a little iffy
he
these
put in, he
days.
said, does anybody want anything from Walmart? And it was like, ugh, I'm like 2 hours late. He's probably already home, so no point in asking him to pick me up some stuff.
Right? That would be so nice if we all were like at least that close that we could do that for each other.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
And at least in the
Yeah,
gardening
and
community, because we'd be like, oh, look, that big box store in blue has the trees on sale again. Aw, he's stopping in over yours.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I really appreciate that.
Oh, my shiny knife, it does. I'm not going to put that up, but yeah, you sound like you could have a side job there. Hope not. Or what you're growing in the pine forest this year.
What's up with you?
What's up with you? I have to say we have pines, and it's so weird. We don't have them anywhere near the development. I think they took them out, but they left the strangler figs, which are extremely invasive and they can do all kinds of damage if they get near your house. Made no sense. Like, what? Keep the pines. Get rid of those. I'm actually wondering if the city made them keep the strangler figs because they're a common, like a native Florida tree, and they're also a larval host for a certain butterfly. So, but still, they are invasive, just like their name, strangler fig. I'm gonna bring it up.
Oh,
Yeah, it just strangled trees.
Miss Barbara Washington, I did just send you a private message for you to read. I have not read it yet, but I just thought I would let you see it there. So it was texted to me, so I sent it to you. That's my mom.
Yes. Mama Washington.
We're just having a private chat in front of y'all.
Oh, okay. No problem. Happens all the time. Let me see if I can get
Okay, she
that.
saw it.
All right. I'll just add it. Some of you have seen this tree before, but how it grabs a hold of the other tree and then they get huge. Let me see if I can go over to the page. They get huge. Oh, this is on X. I don't know if it'll come up. Oh, it did. Okay. There we go.
Good night.
Nope.
And they didn't take those down.
Nope. No, and they get like banyan trees to where they come down and just form all these roots and they go around trees and strangle them. They come down from palm trees usually, and they just strangle them. But ours lived. We have straight up sable palm in the middle of our strangler fig, and it's still alive, which is very rare because it's how do you say? It's like parasitic, but it's the word that I'm thinking of orchids are, where they're kind of air breathing. They have aerial roots. And our neighbor, actually, I'll have to put it up. I'm going to look for the picture. Our neighbor's tree, he just actually trimmed it because the aerial roots were coming down and they would have hit our fence that we just put in. It's like, oh, dude, we're going to have to. Yeah, Barry. Oh, gosh. That's horrible. I can't put that up. Oh, thanks, Shiny Knife. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Did you see what Shiny Knife said about your name, Barry? I had to keep it PG. Trying to. It was funny, though. Was that?
I guess I missed it.
I changed it.
That, whatever he had said.
Oh. He basically said Barry Storms is a good name for, that.
An adult.
Website.
Right. I found it.
Yes. Yeah. And then, of course, Q named his first film.
I wouldn't have read it that way. I guess I am simple-minded. So
pure of heart. It's you would be the one in the movie that was like, put Maureen there. She'll be able to remove the sword. She's pure of heart.
Oh, I don't know about that. She has a little bit of a dark side sometimes. She does have thoughts of like,
oh, G Mama Groves. Oh, we all do.
Oh, thank you.
Ask Homestead Aquarius. He knows about my sun farts that I wish on people who are very mean to me. Concentrated sun fart, Lord. Right there, please.
Today was a very trying day as far as people don't like.
Oh, no. Be a good name for a weatherman. That's true. It would be an
Yeah.
excellent name for a
Yes.
weatherman. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. See, that's where I go, oh, yeah, that's really good. I would never think, other stuff.
Right.
That's just, I just don't go there. And I'm always like, it takes me a minute. Somebody will say something and I'll have to blink. Oh, you go,
Oh my God.
you're almost a 60-year-old woman and you're, oh.
Oh. Hey, she popped over to mine. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I just need, the likes and stuff
Lala.
just to put it out. Appreciate it. Text Lala.
Absolutely.
So, anybody have like something they're really excited to grow this year at all? Anyone?
I'm not. Yeah, for me personally, I think I'm excited but overwhelmed about this other garden plot away from my yard
Yeah.
that I'll be growing in. So that I'm excited about that because it's like, it's just massive. So it's like we can do some real damage of
Yeah.
growing food that we can either give away or sell, and like to be able to share it with people. That's the name of the game.
Oh, Bob's
here.
gonna put in the strawberries. Yep.
Bob.
Hey, Bob. Bob's
Hey, Bob.
maybe in berries or divas. He's floating around somewhere.
Where's Bob? He's on yours, darling.
Welcome back, Duncan. Oh no, he must be on berries then, because he's got a paper clip for me too.
Oh, okay.
I don't have no filthy. What? No way. Clear as a bell. I don't even know why they say that. Clear as a bell. Like, what's that? Oh, when it rings.
Probably.
Got it. Tone. The tone is clear.
Ting,
that's it.
Ting, ting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that you're lost. But I don't know where you are, Bob. You're not on mine.
And we don't know where you're supposed to be.
Right.
We don't know who to call.
Carol's. You know what, Bob? I'm pretty sure you're on Storm's Radios and Cats.
Marigold. That's what gear will be growing. I don't.
Yeah, I see the little link icon in his name, so he must be on my channel.
Yeah. I'm lost again. That's it is. Too funny. You'll find your way, Bob. Just listen to our voices. Come towards the light of our voices.
I found you. You're at Barry's.
I should be in Rangoon. He's definitely lost then.
Crab Rangoon. I could have some of that. That sounds really good right now. I actually was going to try.
Rangoon is.
It's those little purses with the cream cheese and crab meat.
Oh.
Yeah, and they fold them and fry them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're delicious.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I can't have the outside. I was actually thinking I have canned crab, and I was going to look for a recipe to stuff that into the mushrooms, but make it like the crab rag. Is it crab ragoon or crab rag? Is that right? Hold up. I guess now I have to look it up. I haven't had it in so long.
Bob said
you can
no
make
crab.
the dot. Rangoon. Yeah, Rangoon.
Myanmar.
Myanmar.
I want to see if they made this one that I was thinking of yeah, they have. Somebody's made it. Just when you think you're being original. Oh yeah.
Well,
I was thinking
you got fired, girl.
What? I'm fired again?
Bob fired you. Sorry.
Bob, I'm looking for a recipe. Don't fire me while I'm looking for a recipe.
Well, no, because you're trying to put all sorts of things in his Rangoon. He want to put crab in it, so he's like, you're fired.
Oh, well, they have crab Rangoon. That's right, I do. Barry knows me so well. I walk. Once I've had enough, is it? I'm out. It's just my personality. I can only be pushed so far, and then that's it. I'm out. These look delicious. I'm going to put the picture up. They look so good. And this is actually what I was thinking of doing, but it looks like they use breadcrumbs in it, and that's not something I can do with it, being on keto. And you can't do almond, so you really, right? You can't do the almond flour. So you can't do the fake keto stuff with almond flour, like the fake breads like that. I've seen some lady who she must be the same way too. Like she can't do almond and she uses meringues. She'll make meringues for like pizzas. She'll put them on a meringue shell. All right, here we go.
Oh. Eesh.
These yummy. Those look really good. Crab meat,
Oh.
stuff,
Well,
mushrooms.
it looks like it's
but
yeah.
it
Stuffed
would
mushroom.
be it wouldn't be like that. Yeah, it's like a stuffed mushroom, but it's got the rangoon. Let me go back and see if I can find the other one that looked more like it was cream cheese. This one, yeah, crab
But
stuffed
these are
mushroom. No, this isn't. They said it's
go
like
if you
the
go one more, I
rangoon.
think that
Cream cheese. Hold
okay.
on, cream cheese are rich, flavorful, and downright irresistible. Get out of here, pop-ups.
Hmm.
Bubbling. But that does kind of look like crab rangoon, and then she added scallions to it, and it doesn't look like it's got the breading in it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to try and do. Make it.
Mm.
Now I'm hungry. Always get hungry on these lives. It
Everybody
seems
gets
like.
hungry when we're on the live. We start talking about great food and what we're doing, and it's like, yum.
Wait, where's creative redundancy?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
he in here?
I was
I see him.
not
I
yet.
haven't seen him. That's why I was
Oh,
wondering because you all said you were
he's
hungry. And
been busy. He's been
thought of
yeah.
CR immediately. Thought of CR and all those trips to the fridge.
I'm excited about filling my arch. I hope it be lush and wonderful. Nice.
I want to go and live beside Shawnee.
I know, right?
That's
She's like really,
amazing.
really done her research. See, I would get overwhelmed with all that. I could like pick maybe two. I mean, my arch has kind of sat just as it is with even my grapes of trying to go up it. Oh, Q loves. I figured you would. You like all that the creamy stuff that Homestead Aquarius can't stand. Welcome, Berkshire. Oh no. Mhm.
One of the things that I last year is I bought some thornless blackberries and I potted them up. And I actually, even though I bought them kind of late in the season, they still produced fruit, not too sweet. Chickens mostly ate them. But so I've put them in the pot, and then I've made one of my kind of tunnel wire racks around it. And
Mhm.
I would like to try to do some sort of topiary with it. And I think that would kind of be cool. And because what I'd love to
Yeah.
do is what Shawnee's saying, but it's like I'd love to put it over an arch, but because I want
Mhm.
to keep it and take it with me and then arch them eventually, I think that would be really neat to have blackberries, in a great big arch. So
Oh yeah, that
we all
would
need
be.
arch. I need arch support
I
at
need
my
arch
age.
support too. Yes.
Oh,
Yep,
she has
for
it written out
sure.
on a calendar.
That's awesome. You really are like a planner. I'm abstract random, not concrete sequential. Concrete sequential people are the ones that are like so well planned out. I am
Yeah.
not. I wish I could be. We look at you and go, how does that work exactly that your brain does all that?
Yeah.
And you can remember it too.
Rude.
Cool. Very cool.
Bob, it's only 7 letters. That's not that big of a word.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
hard to get here down here because we don't have a truck to carry them to get them to our house. My husband was given a truck for work, but it's smaller now than the F-150, and it has that cab top, so that it might get scratched, so we can't risk it.
Yeah. Cattle panels here start, like, just for your small ones, I think they start at $130 a piece.
He'll let a cat
It's like
out. Be back.
okay.
Okay. $8 word. He gave you that was an $8 word.
Okay, so not
Topiary.
that big. Topiary.
Yes, arch support for the feet. Yes.
Mm. Who sent you seeds? Wickershire?
Looks like no, he's asking Q if she sent him seeds,
Oh.
and she's sending seeds out to Barry and him. I should have
Oh.
grown. I would love to do that and strawberries, but then It's such a short season for us, the strawberries.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah,
because it just
'cause
gets too hot.
it gets way too hot. Yep.
I'm
So,
I'm I've just had, like, a friend of mine gave me some, the everbearing strawberries, and they're okay. But I went to a farm last year, and we were going there in the middle of the summer, and they were still massive strawberries, and they're Albion. So I'm
mhm,
just waiting for mid-March at one of the
mhm.
nurseries here. The Albions will be out, and then it's like Mama's gonna go and fill up her bucket with some Albions.
If it was mine, Sean, I would do it, but it's the work truck. I can't risk that getting scratched because
Mhm.
then we pay for that scratch. And so the Albions are like a bigger, are they like an everbearing kind of strawberry?
Yes, they're never bearing. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's similar to what you find in the stores, like in the grocery stores.
Mm, okay.
They're
Yummy.
absolutely stunning. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
that
want
is
some
what
really
I'm.
good strawberries. I see them do they're successful down here. It seems like more successful with hydroponic strawberries. We used to actually have a U pick near us, but they gave it
Oh,
up
nice.
because it's really weird. They have a strawberry place, but they must bring them in from somewhere else because they now don't have the hydroponics there. They must have it off site or they buy them from somebody local. They turned the whole back part where they used to have the hydroponic U pick into like animals and pets that not pets, farm animals that you can feed and then pets that
Mm.
you can like hold and it's really
Oh,
cute
so
for the
like,
kids. Like it
yeah,
gives them like
like a
a
petting
place to
zoo.
go. Yeah, kind of like a petting zoo, but it's set up like even nicer than that. I don't know how to explain it. It's to be. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's still there. Everything, all those U picks are just going. Oh, here it is. Going the way of. Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yeah,
They
that's
do look like store
like,
bought sprays. They're beautiful.
mhm. And that's like when I was buying, or when I was at this farm, they were absolutely amazing on
Mm.
what they looked like. It's like, and they were
Yeah, they
huge.
look gorgeous. Do you know what zone they go
Hmm.
down to?
I will find out. You can stop sharing, and I'll just.
Yeah.
Oops,
Okay. Whoopsie.
stop
Hold
sharing.
on.
There we go.
There we
There
go.
we go. Strawberry zone.
Just ties everything. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't tie it on top of his. Yeah, I bet. I bet it does make for a fun ride, especially if he decides to take like a interstate home. But my husband drives like a grandpa, so that part would be okay, but not strapping it to his truck. He's telling her, "You got pictures to prove it, man."
Mm,
I don't. Didn't happen if you don't have the pictures.
hardiness zones 4 to 7, but I'm 9.
Oh,
So,
uh-oh.
mhm.
Let's see.
So I know I can grow them here, unless it's just whatever this site is. That was one of them.
Nice, Shawnee. Just done research on every single plant. You are just amazing.
You know, the ones that Janice sent me last year,
Mhm.
they're doing really well. They're still out there just as healthy as they were back in the spring.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
So,
amazing. The strawberries? The
yeah,
crowns? Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I love fresh strawberries. I just finished our organic ones.
Yeah, well, the viewers didn't see this, obviously. Some of you are in our chat on
Yeah.
Messenger, but I
Yeah.
sent pictures of the Easter lilies. I'm really surprised that they're up so early.
Weren't they
Oh,
daffodils?
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
daffodils. You said Easter lilies. You are
yeah,
still a little
yeah.
bit groggy from
Maybe
that
a little
flu.
bit.
Poor man.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I'm
Hey, GT.
good for you. That should help your soil.
so Albions, they also say they're a heat-tolerant, disease-resistant variety,
Nice.
but
JT.
again, it goes down to zone 4.
What's up, GT?
and even in excessive heat, but it's like,
See, it
not,
is coming early. No matter what they say, it's coming early, and then it'll
yeah,
probably get a snap and
I,
kill everything in certain areas.
yeah,
I
my 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 daffodils are up, and my other little blue flower, and the peonies have broken ground as well. And then my other
Nice.
one, it starts with an F, and I don't know why I cannot remember it. I'm just gonna go look it up here. Still, garden to dos.
They're coming up.
Oh,
Where?
forsythia. So my forsythia, like it's like it just all of a sudden over like within 3 or 4 days, it'll just be all yellow,
Uh-huh.
just the blooms, no leaves, just all beautiful yellow, and then it'll drop
Wow.
all those flowers, and then the leaves come. The forsythia. I just know it starts with an F.
Forsythia. Sounds
Forsythia.
sounds like it's really beautiful and like English or something.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
I do
I'm
like,
bad.
especially at this time of year where you go, nothing's really growing. Oh, except for the Daphne is like, I walk in my backyard and it smells like a type of rose,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just absolutely wonderful. Yeah, 4 to 7 for the Albion strawberries. That's what all I'm getting.
GT, if you're able,
Well,
I'm going to send you the chat link.
Can I share this picture?
I'm emailing it to you, GT. What?
Can I share this picture?
Yeah, hon. Put it down. I'll
Yeah.
put it up. Hey, Callie King. Welcome, welcome. You're over in,
hey,
I believe, Marines.
might be in mine.
Airtone 4. I don't know. Is our
Well, is it gonna work?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's you're lucky, Wickershire. That's what
I wish the
happened.
picture was clear, but yeah,
Hopefully, it's all safe, like you said. It doesn't burn your plants. Oh, hi, Passamaquoddy.
Hey,
Okay,
Passamaquoddy.
Your spaghetti jar disappeared. What? That sounds really good. You might have been hearing things. What kind of things you've been hearing about? Is it, we didn't say we didn't. We may have been talking about seeds. Maybe. There's the daffodils.
I wish it was a clearer picture, but the wind was blowing them when I took that picture. It's like they moved.
Pretty though, so pretty because we don't get them. They don't come up here.
Yeah,
we get them in the.
I mean, like in the area where they're at is over here in the woods. It's not my landlord's property technically, but and I did try to save some over and move them over here, but they didn't take. So
that's how I know the name Forsythia. Okay, my boss used to have a wreath.
So then it's like in the next week. This is what my tree is not this big. We prune it back, but it'll look like that, and then within a few days, all the petals fall, and then it turns into green. But it's such a bright, inviting thing at this time of year.
I like it a lot. It's very pretty.
But the Daphne is like hands down. When I have my farm, I will have patches of Daphnes all over the place, just so that. Just because it's like it's February and you go and you can smell fragrance. I always love to smell fragrances throughout the garden, and my magnolia. Yeah, it's been hybridized to be able to grow in a cooler climate up here, and that thing just smells so beautiful.
They do smell good, but I think I have an allergy to them. I'm not positive, but I think not. I won't say an allergy. I'll say a little bit of a sinus sensitivity. It's not a full blown allergy. It's just like, little swelling, a little bit. But it's probably, I think it's gotten better because they started planting them locally. But when we would go up to Georgia and they would be blooming, my nose would start swelling pretty bad. I'd get sinus headaches.
Wow, because it's just it's so lemony fresh with a bit of spice. Wonderful. 1-gallon jar and I use honey.
Spaghetti in a 1 gallon jar.
Oh no.
That's not good. Did you check the cabinet? Like, I've done that before and caught it in time where I thought I put something in the fridge and instead I put it in my spice cabinet back in the spice with the spices, like the jar of whatever that was open.
I put it in my fridge. I
Mhm.
might, it's like you just absentmindedly put it into a cupboard that it shouldn't be.
Mhm. Coffee, sugar, rice, flour, all there but me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it don't fit. Okay, it's that big. Okay.
Okay. Well, I
Hey,
think she said it was a
Passamaquoddy.
1 gallon. 1 gallon?
Yeah. 1 gallon jar.
Mm. Okay, so it's not the fridge. It's not the kitchen cabinets.
Interesting. Where would you have? Is it under a blanket that you were crocheting?
I'm just going to take my spaghetti with me while I'm going to go
just gonna
crochet.
put this down. Oops. Get distracted. Start
Yeah,
crocheting.
I've done crazy things like that.
Me too. Me too. That's why. I totally hear it. I would do it.
Yeah.
And red buds. Callie King, good to see you. Where Cynthia's and red buds bloom at the same time. Oh, pretty.
I don't know what red buds.
I know. I was just thinking. I've heard of them, but I don't remember. Let's look up red bud.
Let's look up red buds.
Red buds. Eastern red bud tree. Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, how pretty. I want one. Hold on. We're coming for you.
Oh no.
I want one. They probably are not in my
zone.
I don't think they're in my zone. I may have looked them up before. Oh,
Okay.
night, Trish. I hope
Trish,
you have
a good night too.
Good night, Trish.
Thank you so much for hanging out and all that you do.
Yes, thank you for all your support for both of us and for Barry too. Thank you. There's red bud. Oh, you can make red bud syrup? Wow.
Oh.
Those are pretty. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
They remind me of like a cherry tree
so pretty.
a little bit. It's very
Those are
pretty.
all over the place in Kentucky. I've got a couple over here.
How do you do the red bud syrup? Do you tap the tree gear or do you make it with the blossoms or something else off the tree? Because we have people that make I'm trying to think what it's called.
Oh yes, they're edible. The blossoms.
Oh, pretty. I bet
another
that's
tree I look forward to in the spring is the dogwoods. Because the scent is just it just fills the air, and it's
because you're over at Barry's and some of the people are over in mine or Marine's side chat. We're triple streaming. Wow. Woo. Or wow.
All right, multi-talented.
Yep.
I think I stopped your stream here. Oh no, it's still going.
Okay.
I'm not seeing Passamaquoddy in there.
They're edible. I think she's in Barry's.
She's in mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you make it with the blooms. Okay. So you could do syrup or a jam, right, Duncan? Because that's what they do with Beauty Berry here. And it's like,
I like jam.
It doesn't have much of a flavor, but they turn it into jam because it's edible. I think it's just so pretty. Oh, look at there she is. She's like, okay, there you are. Hello, everyone. I found the peoples.
So GT Junior, my mom just said that she sent me a private message saying that you wanted to know what it was, and it's an Albion strawberry, and they are an everbearing, and they grow all through the entire year. They get really, really, really big, and they will grow in Zone 4.
Hey, Michelle, welcome. Appreciate you coming in. Barry's in his little black square.
Where's Barry?
I mean, rectangle. Yeah, because that the usual suspects were over here in my chat, and then we have people coming in on Marines and people coming in where you were, Passamaquoddy. I think Michelle Mitten just came in to Barry's.
Hey, Michelle. It's good to see you, my friend.
Prepper veteran.
Yeah.
I've
I
never
should
met
check
her.
her channel out sometime.
Yeah, I need to see if I'm following her from your chat last time.
You're welcome. You're
Oh,
welcome.
that's so sweet. She caught it. I missed it. I'm sorry, GT, that you were
I
asking
know.
about.
I missed it too.
Let's see. I'm going to search. Okay, go search. I hope you find your spaghetti jar. That would be unnerving for me too and drive me
No
kind of
kidding.
crazy.
It would just be like, where the heck is the spaghetti jar?
Aw.
We miss you too, Michelle. Definitely.
More than welcome to hang out with us anytime.
Yeah.
We're usually
Definitely.
here. It's usually I start off the weekend at 11:30, then Maureen does hers at 10 Eastern, and then we've got Barry at 9:30 Eastern. Are you going to stick with the 9:30 Eastern for you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you feeling better to where you think you can do your Sunday now?
Yeah. I believe I'll be fine.
Yay! It's like get to hang out in each other's basements and play party games and stuff like we're
We
kids.
spend the weekend between the three of us, and I can only
Right?
make berries. If it's an early family dinner, if I'm finished.
Yeah,
early,
that
then
is your family dinner night. Yes, I always.
Mhm.
Oh, how pretty. We don't have wild violets here, and we don't have dandelions. I would love to try that.
You don't want dandelions, but you might want to try that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want the soil that brings about dandelions, but I'd like some dandelions since they're medicinal.
But they're so bitter
They're
tasting.
greens. Oh, the greens. Now
Bitter is better. That's what
It is
the
better.
doctor
Bitter
says.
is better.
Bitter is better for
No,
you.
she's
better
working on
for
her house,
you.
so yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you bought a money pit. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I'm
she's
sure
really
mine's
come a
money
long way. I mean, Michelle's come a long way. I know she feels like it's a daunting task, but I really believe that she's come a long way. And I'm proud of her.
Cali King, I don't know.
Mhm.
I've done that flight out there before. I wouldn't mind though. Now getting to know a couple people on the West Coast. That would be kind of fun.
Mhm.
Malachi would have to be older because there's no way he would like that flight at all either. Unless we drive.
Mm.
Maybe I'll just sell the house and get an RV and take the kids with me and see America. I always wonder how people could do that. It's like, yeah, I need a
Well,
job first online.
that's what Justin Rhodes did with his family.
Yeah, well, he raised the money for that thing too and had a lot of
Yeah.
support before he just took off. I don't have that.
Yeah,
I don't have Justin Rhodes support. Kind of. I don't have that cushion. I wish I did,
That's
so I
right.
could go get a schoolie and take off. Here in
Mhm.
Ontario construction. Oh, yuck. Well, at least it's jobs.
Oh, or your channel.
Oh, you mean at your house? I'm sorry. Sorry, late night
My bad.
brain. Shoot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go and grab your channel, Callie.
I bet they're so yummy for them. I bet they love them and they're so good for them. Really. Yeah.
And I'm gonna post it on mine for people, and then I'm gonna come over here and post it on Carol's. Y'all go and
thank
check out Callie King.
Oh, yeah. Well,
King.
Kelly, I just visited you for your live the other night when you were outside. I was telling them about that. I thought you meant for real. Like, when you guys all
Yeah, that
coming
was
out
like-
to California?
That's what I was, oh.
It's like,
There,
oh,
I've posted it. I've posted your channel on mine, and I've posted it over on to Carol, so people can go and
Oh,
click on that and
Thank
look at it.
Oh,
And,
wow. Okay, so
And
I go to my
subscribe
homepage.
and make sure you watch.
Yep.
You go to your homepage.
I went to my YouTube page, the homepage, and it shows 2 live windows. That's weird.
Yeah, right. I the Gypsy Soul,
Welcome.
right? I know. Or it's basically the creative soul that we could do that. But then I'm also a homebody, so that might, I don't know.
I used to, but I
I
got
don't know
so
how that would
tired of
work.
moving around that yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny. I'm
you
so
can
much
always
like you,
run
Charles.
us. Yeah. Are you? I'm sorry. I was just
I
going
want
to
to go.
say she could play us while you're doing your work. Feel free to play us like we're the radio. Just saying. If you want to keep you company. We
Right.
can't hear
Well,
you
you guys,
cursing. By the way, we
yeah,
can't hear you cursing, Michelle. In case I know how those jobs
right.
go sometimes.
You
Go
guys
ahead.
could do the talking, and I'll be quietly in the background, just doing "Girl from Ipanema." Do 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 do. You're supposed to talk. Do do
Hello,
do do
welcome to the
do
live
do
chat.
do do do
We
do.
are appreciating our side chat so much this evening. Thank you very much. Would you hit the like, the subscribe? Make sure you go and visit all my co-hosts while you're at it. We're here to talk about what we will put in the garden and what we will never put in our gardens again.
Oh, she found the
Oh,
spaghetti.
awesome. Yay! Found the spaghetti. That could be a game. Hide the spaghetti jar. Did
Oh
you
my
find it?
gosh. You got to find her. You got to put up her post.
Hold on. She wanted to know, Shawnee wanted to know if you're growing something specific items for your chickens this year. I am like behind.
Yeah. I was going to answer that, but
Okay.
this,
Home
like,
base. Oh, I'm coming. Pat McCartney, I'm coming. Home base. Oh, yeah, I need a home base too. I found my spaghetti. It had pushed in the back of my whiskey. Oh, okay. I wonder. Well, it wanted to
But
go
she-
in there and have a break.
but she hasn't had a, it didn't have
Yeah.
a drink. She hasn't had a drink in 6 months.
Well, maybe that spaghetti wanted one. It's just one of the little cocktails. I'm gonna go hang out with those people over there. They have fun.
Yeah. So Shawnee, I think what we're just going to do is I did go I went and bought it's some sort of sprouts. But I'm when I've tried to do sprouts for my chickens before, like I'll just do the little, like what I've seen where you just do a little pat of them.
Yeah.
But last year I just kept I had some street wheat, some wheat from a store fell on the ground, and so then they gave it to me. So it was like, yeah, I can feed it to my chickens. So I thought I'll sprout it all. But then it just got rotten. But my daughter, we were talking about it tonight. So the one little bag of these kinds of sprouts, I think they're sunflower sprouts. I'm gonna have her do up the trays, and so it'll be things like that. We'll just take whatever kind of extra seeds we have, and I'll just make little pads of them and then throw it out at them, because once they can't come out anymore to the garden, once the garden is in, well, actually it's the pre-garden they can't come out to, but once things are big, then I've taught them that if I go shoo, if I say that, they know that wherever they are, they need to get out of. So they've learned shoo, they learn chicken, so they know certain words and certain commands. And the other one, and I do need to get it on film, is when we go good night, they all start walking up their gangplank at bedtime. They know it's time for bed.
That is awesome.
Sunflower is so good as microgreens for. Yep. I think I have some that I need to sprout. I think I do.
Yeah. So that's what I would like. I would like to do these ones that I just bought yesterday.
Yeah, I've heard that before, Billy. Yep, you should pre-apologize for making your own fish emulsion, because that's going to smell lovely. That's just like this putting a thing of swamp water too right next to somebody's house.
Yeah. Well, mine is my poo-poo juice.
Yep, poo-poo juice and swamp water.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Poo-poo juice.
Yeah, you go every Monday. The neighborhood is going to smell rank.
I finally,
but it feeds my plants.
Yeah, I finally, my husband just full on threw my whole 5-gallon away. So we're those people that just cluttered the landfill because I refused to open it, because I hadn't opened it in so long. I grew more and more afraid of mine, and it just disappeared. Because
Billy, you stink.
Yeah, it was so bad. Yep, the full on stinkage. I don't know. Maybe he did empty it. I don't think he would do that. He might have emptied it for me because he can handle it. He can't smell much, so. Oh, thank you. I didn't get to put it up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you put it on yours, and so I brought it over to mine so that
Thank you.
Alex can see it. So yeah, I can teach you how to have. Well, I'm in the city.
Oh, cute.
I'm a city girl. Like, why are you?
Mhm.
He said, "You're awesome, DB. You're gonna have to teach a city boy about having chickens." And it's like, yeah, I'm a city girl. I'm not a country girl. Well, I'm becoming a country girl, but it's easy to have chickens in the
Mm.
city if you're allowed.
Yeah.
So you're
Yep.
town and country too, like Carol.
Mhm.
Exactly.
She's
Yes.
better at the country
Yeah.
part than I am, though. And I can't have chicken or fowl. Stinks. All I
That's
can have is
awful.
like a rabbit. Like maybe one or
Couldn't
two,
couldn't
maybe.
couldn't you do what are the little tiny teeny
Quails, no, I
tiny
can't. They consider them
Okay.
game birds. I asked. I should have never asked and just bought, and then nobody would be the wiser.
Here's
'Cause
what you
quails
do.
especially with
so yeah, they're so quiet. Quails are quiet. They're not that loud.
Here's what you
no,
do.
people wouldn't know.
You get
Mhm.
some velvet, right? And you make little bunny ears and you stick them on top of your chickens. And when they come around and say, "You can't have those chickens," you say, "Those are bunnies, sir. Can't you see their ears?" Even put little cotton little cotton
Yeah.
ball on their butt.
Yeah. That might
Those
work.
are
My niece.
rabbits.
They're rabbits. They're just little rabbits. I don't know why he's pecking at your foot. I think he's just no. We haven't fed him. He needs to eat. He just gets that way. It's his teeth. He has
Yeah,
a tooth problem.
I just would go ahead and get them anyway, and then if someone comes, that's when I would.
It's
This
true.
is the bad side of Maureen. I gotta go. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I will remove them. You know, and because the
Mm.
chances of anybody ever coming, and especially if you got quail, the only thing is with quail, you're gonna
Mhm.
have to have 5 to 10 just to
Aw.
feed one of you.
The chickens get stolen out there, Kelly King, or just basically anything you put outside? Because we have some areas like that where things get just taken. Like as far as
Mhm.
pots and stuff, they can't have chickens, but in the city and stuff. Like if they
Mm.
put out plants, their plants disappear. Pot and all, just had a plant out there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Little bunny foo foo goes chirping
Little
in
bunny
the
boo
city.
chirping in the city.
It would pick up the field mice because they like mice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the chicken bunnies, I mean. Pick up the field mice and bop him on the head with his little funny teeth that stick out like a beak.
Oh,
Oh, I've heard that. My parents snuck some in on me, Mama Washington. I thought it was fried chicken at first until I realized the anatomy was just not right. I looked at it and I was like, that doesn't. What piece of
Yeah.
chicken is this? Like, is this a thigh or a leg or a wing? What is this? And of course, my 16-year-old sister and my brother were there, and they're like, hey, it's not chicken, it's rabbit. And then I think I might have gotten very upset from what I remember because I
Mhm.
remember that meal and I don't remember much from that time in my life other than making like forts and watching cartoons. That's about it. Oh, and hitting that bully when I was in 3rd grade. That was in 6th grade. Hey,
Whoa.
Hedgehog's Homestead. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
oh, hey, hedgehog.
So how about that, Mama Washington? Did you ever cook them, buddy?
Did you ever do they know?
I've
they
never
know?
eaten
Ever have
rabbit.
any, Maureen? You ever have any weird cravings for bunny? Strange. I have a taste for bunny suddenly.
They
Bunnies.
did, yeah. Wow. Maybe they could. I should get them and just say that they're like to take care of the bofu toads or the bufo. I mean toads, the cane toads in my backyard. Maybe they'll figure out how to flip them on their back and take care of them. I'm sorry. This is just what I needed to protect my dogs. Ma'am,
hey.
you have chickens. No, these are frog killers. They're taking care of the stupid cane
If
toads.
Maureen can train her chickens the way she does, you could train them to flip that thing over and peck at its belly.
Yep. Mhm.
Tame rabbit
Tame
is
rabbit.
a white meat. Yeah, it looked just like chicken. tasted, I guess, similar. I don't remember the flavor. It was fried
Ooh.
like chicken.
Oh, there's your answer there.
And it comes out.
Okay, did you cook it for our family, or did you cook it later in life? I just want to know if I was alive when you
Was
cooked
it?
it,
Yeah, was I
because there is a
present?
big gap between my siblings and myself. So was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in the time frame? Was it in, before the late 60s that you cooked this rabbit? I have to go.
Jeez, he's laughing so hard right
You really
now.
want the answer to this
It's
question?
like, yes.
Oh, I probably would eat it. My husband ate. We were at some kind of shishi pupu restaurant, and they were
Put it
serving.
in.
It was listed as
Oh,
a
no, I can't.
saddle of rabbit. Saddle of rabbit, and you're like, what the heck is a
Saddle
saddle of a rabbit?
Yeah. Laura, I'll send you the link in the email you the link.
Tell me that you served us rabbit. I've never eaten rabbit, mother. Oh my gosh! What the heck?
Oh.
What did you make it? What did you? Wow.
How did you do this to me? I need explanation.
Because I thought I was a rabbitless
There's the
rabbitless
answer.
eater. She bought it from the Wiggins.
Oh,
Egg
There's
nabbit
the
them Wiggins.
score.
I've had rabbit. Yes, I have.
okay. See, he's had it too. Rabbit's
There's the
gravy, fried
store.
rabbit, and biscuits and gravy. Okay. I don't know
There's
if
the
I could.
store in Hazard, Kentucky. It's called UGO or something like that. Then what they do is they buy like overstock and stuff. And was walking through the meat section, and I'm like, "That's some weird looking turkey."
Right?
Package, and it was rabbit. And I was like, "I almost want to buy that." And then I
Right?
saw the price. Is like, I don't want to buy it that bad.
Yeah, I think Whole Foods might have it. There she is. Miss Laura, welcome, Hedgehog.
All right.
To the chat.
So you know what the saddle of rabbit is, right?
Mm-mm.
It's that
No.
back area
The back. Oh,
between
okay.
the two legs, the meaty back.
Mhm.
So where the saddle would sit, you put a saddle on a rabbit. It's very
Oh, she's
beefy
so
area.
funny. Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I like. Oh, okay. Is it just a different flavor to it? Wouldn't Wild Rabbit have more of like a gamey? That's right. Shut up. She just ruined my childhood. I don't know what else I've been fed now.
Hey, Eva.
At least you didn't have iguana down. At least mom couldn't get a hold of iguana. So it's pretty
No
tame.
kidding.
It's pretty tame. Pretty good. Pretty okay. You're okay.
I couldn't sleep.
I don't
so
know if
here
I'm
I am.
okay. I don't know.
It's the back straps. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what they call it. The saddle, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it better? Is the saddle better than eating a leg or?
It's got the most meat on it.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they usually put them together though? Like, can they do like cut the rabbit in half, like how it's long ways? Can they cut it in half and do quarter
It's
it?
very hard to do
What
that.
the heck?
So, usually the
Sorry.
saddle is that.
It's like a tenderloin.
Yeah, it's
back?
like we're okay. You got the spine down the middle, and then you got both sides. So yeah, it's kind of like the tenderloin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, wild rabbit is darker meat. That's interesting. I wonder.
Kind of like turkeys. Turkeys are usually darker meat when they're wild. too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably
Now, is
because of what they're eating.
Yeah, probably what they're eating.
Mhm.
It now is wild turkey good eating? Because some people say yes, other people say no.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know if we get
You
one.
guys have turkey season, so your brother will probably.
I've had it. It's pretty good.
My
Yeah.
brother-in-law will probably try
Brother-in-law.
it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always forget it's Chris's brother, not yours.
Yeah.
Blood wise. In my
Hmm.
childhood, a pet rabbit would roam the yard. Oh, how cool!
I've
See,
never,
I would love that. Never heard of a tame rabbit before like that. It's good drinking. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a tradition at with my uncle and my cousins are all adults. They do a little tradition where they all have to do a shot of wild turkey on Thanksgiving and go gobble gobble gobble. Super mature. Super mature. Kind
That's
of fun.
great.
Yep. I prefer to sip my wild turkey and not take a straight up shot of it. Burn all the way down.
Yeah, that would.
Let's
That
go
would
for-
for sure.
Oh,
Hey, pass
my-
me card.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Like all of
Wow.
them at
That's
once?
horrible.
Goodness. I'm sorry, Passamaquoddy. That's rough when it's all of them at once. Could have like spaced it out a little bit.
Yeah. Plus, she was a kid at the time.
Little. Yeah, it's traumatic for a child to leave and then come back, everything's dead, and you're supposed to eat it. Like,
Mm-mm.
that's the thing too with my kids. How would I gotta break them in? They're used to grocery store. Okay, wild turkey breast is yummy. Is it darker than
She
the
was
white?
only 11.
Oh, yeah, that's old enough to remember and also be emotionally attached to those
Yep.
animals. I'm so
Mhm.
sorry. So sorry.
Yeah,
That's
I've thought about
not-
getting rabbits. Like we had a pet rabbit, like we just had a lop-eared. But
Mhm.
she took a liking to my husband, and any of us that would come around her, she would growl. He was the only one that could pick her up, and
Mhm.
yeah, she was like, I don't like any of you other people, only like the man.
Mhm.
And that's harsh, to the third
Mhm.
power.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know if I would eat rabbit. I probably would, but
Yeah.
but,
Well, you've
it's
already
kind of-
eaten it according to mom, so that's already done. Check. My thing is fixing them is like doing the freezer camp thing, dispatching. That would be the hard part for me. A rabbit, like with those big eyes, looking all
Mhm.
sweet and fluffy.
If I was hungry enough.
Oh yeah, if I was hungry enough,
Yeah.
you bet. Absolutely. It's just the time when you
Yeah.
could choose between doing that or going over to your Publix and picking up a chicken. Like,
Right.
I think Fluffy can live a little longer. Publix has a sale on
On good chicken.
good chicken.
No,
Well, speaking of somebody who's done it,
Yes.
yeah, I could do it again. It's not easy, but
Yeah. Oh, I remember Chris was not liking the turkeys when you guys were moving. He was
Right.
not, because he had to help you with that because they had gotten so big or something.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
just yeah.
You had to break them in hard on the farm life. It was just
Mhm.
all of a sudden, right? Because you
Yeah.
guys had sold. It was at the point where you had sold the house and you were having to, or it
Yeah,
was
we
before
were
you
having
put it.
to. We couldn't get rid of the turkeys. Nobody would take our turkey,
Oh,
and the rabbits. Nobody wanted our rabbits, so
oh
we had to
wow.
dispatch.
Wow.
Wow. See, now that's something you could offer members only, Laura, if you
Mhm.
would do members. Oh, lost
Oh.
Barry. I hope he's okay. Is that like how to? Because they
Mm.
won't put it on here. That's the only thing though. Then you would have to take it down. Hey, Netta's Nest, welcome. Thanks
Hey,
for
Netta's
coming
Nest.
in. We just lost one of our members. We had Barry up here.
No,
Disappeared. I'll
He
go
just
grab
disappeared.
Netta's
what do you mean?
link
Is
here.
you would have to put it up and then take it down?
Because the members only stuff still shows. Like once you put it, I think for members only, I think it goes into catalog where other people can see it. Or did they change that? If they changed it and it's kind of privated, you could still keep it.
Yeah, I mean we did the turkeys and the
Storms.
chickens. We just
But I mean, did you show the whole thing of the?
no.
Yeah,
I mean you can't.
that's what I mean. Like the full from beginning to end, how you do it.
Everything but, well, I mean, I got up close and explained how you do
Okay.
it.
Okay. I'll go back. I must have missed that video.
Yeah.
Oh, Kiva, you're
So
so good.
with
You
it-
put 'em on
when-
everybody. Go
Do
ahead.
you dispatch a turkey the same that you would do a chicken?
Pretty much.
Just like
Yeah.
except for it's like bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's duck that's a little bit different though, right?
It's pretty much the same. It's just the details with the duck is that ducks and geese and stuff like that is that you the processing part is longer as far as the feathering and stuff like that. You really, I wouldn't ever
Oh.
recommend doing a duck or a geese without a plucker.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Because they take so long to they've got so much feather, and you want to catch them kind of in a molting season or a season where they don't have the heavy down underneath, and so
Right.
yeah.
hmm Got it.
Warmer weathers.
Yeah, ducks, we have wild Muscovies here. Those will probably be the first thing that people go after.
Hmm.
And yeah.
Are you tired, Laura?
I
Are you tired?
was in bed and I couldn't sleep
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm excited because we're going to go get our stuff for our pigs tomorrow. We're not getting pigs tomorrow. We're getting like all the stuff to go put up our pig pens and stuff. And so
Did you type that, Carol?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Phew. Thought I was gonna have to kick some troll's butt.
Ooh.
Thought someone was trying to impersonate Carol.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
There can only be one.
Wow. Some of these people, it's like that make comments. Are they just there to be? It's not on me on my channel, but are they just there to be negative? Like this one channel that I went to, they have a tiny house and they traveled with their baby. And when the baby was smaller, they traveled in this tiny house. They go around, the whole thing was a very safe house. They built it from welded steel and everything. And the child is older now. And they kept saying when we traveled, as in it's past tense. We're showing you this tiny house, but like we're not traveling with it anymore.
right.
In their chat, hey, Rob Painless, good to see you. In the chat, people are like, oh, that's not a very good life for a child. Where does the child sleep? And where did it?
Key word was when we travel.
Yeah, that's what I kept saying. Did you miss it? And then, of course, somebody's like, oh, and if they unschool their kid, I'm like, where did they say they unschool their kid?
How come
Where
it's
did they even admit to home? It's like, hello, trolls. Would you
What-
please leave this
What about
person alone?
summer when
Yeah.
kids don't go to school?
Oh, I know. Because
Oh, those people I know. And I've seen there's been some live streams. I just stopped watching altogether, and they're like the bigger channels. I stopped watching them because I couldn't stand to see the chat. The chat
Yeah,
was
the
just
trolls
so
are-
mindless. I was like,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
feel my IQ dropping
yeah.
like
Right.
5 points each time. It was just I'm going, duh, you know.
yeah.
I'm trying
Wow.
to figure out, are you there to troll? Or are you really that clueless?
Yeah, are
about
you there
the
to support or
subject,
troll? Right?
No. And
Oh, here
I
we
just-
go. I missed this
and
part.
what I do is I hide the chat. You have that option, so I hide the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so good, Duncan. And I've never even had wild turkey breast. That sounds like I was craving like fried chicken today.
Mm.
So bad.
Mm.
So bad.
There's this
Okay.
place in Paris, Tennessee that it's just a gas station, but they sell these chicken fried. They just call them chicken strips, but they're literally
Yeah.
like this big, and they're
Mhm.
breast, and it's so delicious. It's like better
Yummy.
than anything.
I love that kind of stuff. Nettis, I'm getting you because I think you're one of the people I did not have, and I see those. They look like mangoes. She's got mangoes on her page. That's one of my
On Netta's
favorite.
Nest.
One of my favorite fruits is mangoes.
Yeah, I'd like to grow a
I
mango
don't
tree
think I have
someday.
Meadows Nest either.
You probably could in your zone. You could probably
Mhm.
push the zone. You could push the zone for it against
Yeah,
like a
but I-
wall or something, and then bring it in. It would have to be a dwarf, of course. A dwarf one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I would probably do is have a kind of greenhouse like that's outdoor, indoor, so that it's
Mhm.
I can keep everything protected through the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, that's
Okay.
nice.
Sorry, I'm clicking around and there we go. Okay. Now I have them open.
That's nice, Gear.
I don't know what's going on with our signal.
A little
Hold on.
Casanova
I'm
there.
behind, guys. Hold on. Just checking to see if
Aw,
he was here. Of course, he was here. I think he's still in the background. Not sure. Maybe he doesn't want to be found, Rob Bainless. Maybe he's hiding. I don't know. Laura said hi, but she was in another chat. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, she went over. Okay, I see. You moved around too, like I did. I was just coming over to say hi and hit the like on my co-streamers. Laura, we're streaming on all these channels. So next time, if you're up at night and you can co-stream
Yeah.
too.
That's cool.
Oh, Netta, where are you? Mine is bad. I've got a fungus on my young mango, and I actually want to sell it. I have one that's called the Peach Cobbler. It's a specialty hybrid, but find out later that it's a massive mango, and it is not great in my area because it can get more fungus. That's right. Okay, you're the 10A. For some reason, I think I did subscribe to you, and they unsubscribed me. Okay. Yeah, she's got a great garden. Yeah, because I think I even watched one of your videos, and they unsubbed me.
You got to watch 100 nowadays.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Oh, 50% off. That's awesome. Where was that? I'm going to have to watch that video.
I'm the same. I wasn't subscribed. There you go.
Oh,
you
no.
get my sub.
Yeah, got two followers tonight, right off the bat.
Mhm.
And I see that buttermilk pound cake while I'm on keto, girl. Yum.
No.
I know. Can't touch
Oh, wait a minute. Does she have a green stalk?
I don't know. She might.
Oh, you be quiet. I'm not talking to you.
All right. I'll just be quiet. It's not like it's my life or anything.
No, I'm talking to this. Oh my goodness.
Just finished last year. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, I'm always on at this time. Rob, are you a Friday streamer too? I didn't know that.
I thought there was about to be a fight here. It's like, oh no.
I'm not getting a notification if you stream on Friday. But then again, I'm usually not on until after 8:30. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you stopping in, Rob.
Frenchies over here.
Appreciate the support. Yeah, you got some nice stuff, Netta. That looks so yummy. Do you know what kind of mango tree you have, Netta? Oh, there you go. Just ordered 2 more to assemble tomorrow. I have the Dollar Tree cheapies that I need to assemble. But I believe I have to bleach them because a rat got into my cabinet where they are.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Thanks, Garden Warrior. Thanks for popping in. Back to
okay.
work. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Glue.
Geo. Yeah. Go, not glow.
Aw.
Geo.
See ya, Gear.
Thanks, Gear. No, he's saying goodbye to Rob.
Oh,
Back to work, Yu-Gi-Oh. I think he's staying here with us.
Duncan, what?
I saw that happen to the Wileys. They were only hours away from getting monetized, and they had their subs, and people just they took a lot of people away from them.
That happens to everybody, though.
Well, but I mean, like 300 to 400 subs.
Oh, really?
For them not being active.
I was fighting over like 80 for the longest time.
Oh, they just full on took 80?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Not recently, like when I hit 1,000.
Okay. Who knows when streamer.
But that was
a year ago. So Oh, of course you're eating a bowl of rice. You had to just say that, Rob. Well, I'm on keto. Thank you very much.
I would like
I'm
some
not going to
pie.
do it. Oh, you have the Kent. Okay. Wait, did she plant a Kent mango or did she plant a Kent seed? Do you know which she planted years ago? Because if it's a Kent seed, it is now named after her. Whatever that tree comes up, it can be your mom's mango. It can be named after her.
That's so
that's
cool.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind. Hey, that would be much easier though, because my elevated bed is on its way out that I have. The wood has
What's that?
started to go to separate and go a different direction than the box. Like the box is here or here, and the wood is like,
Right.
I'm going out here.
Oh, yeah.
So you're thinking
Morphin.
about getting some green stalks.
I don't know. I probably should put my janky ones together first. My Dollar Tree ones. See if I'll even use them first. Plus, it's like I don't want to fill that whole thing, each level on the Dollar Tree ones with soil. All that soil.
It is a lot of soil.
I'm thinking there's got to be something, maybe paper or something you can put in the middle. Just take up some
You
space.
could actually
Aluminum.
you
Aluminum
could
is not good though.
start
Go ahead.
building it up as a compost. Like, so you could put some newspaper, some peels and things like that to build in it,
Yeah.
and it will just, as long as you
Leaves
have
break
have
down.
plenty of carbon in there, then it also won't stink. So as soon as your
Oh.
compost stinks, it's like add in some cardboard, add in some newspaper or anything like that. That will help with the smells.
Mhm.
Yes, it will.
Oh, bless her. 5 mango trees in your yard. Oh, I need to
I'm
talk to
jealous. Oh my
mom.
goodness.
Tomorrow they're giving away free trees, but we're only allowed to take one fruit tree, one native. But it's at like 9 a.m. at a big park here, so I'm not sure how that's going to go down. And I don't know if they choose the fruit tree for you or if you get to choose. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go and find out because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Free 99. Is that what we say? Free 99.
$3.99.
Not
Yeah,
even the
that's
99. It'll be like 99 cents maybe for my gas. I don't
And
know.
so it's not a dollar and a quarter store.
Nope. It's a community greening effort is what they're doing.
Wow.
So they're giving away
nice.
free food.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
was happy.
Netta, go
Go
ahead, darling.
No,
You go ahead.
no, my brain farted. It's okay. Really.
I was just going to address.
Blame it on menopause.
Yeah, they do take away subs. They go through every so often, just in case if they aren't legitimate subs. So they go
Yeah.
through. But at the same time, they also will sometimes just, you go, I sub to this person, I've commented, I've liked, and they will just remove you from a sub. Like I was,
Mhm.
I was sub to Homestead Aquarius, for over a year, and I go to his lives and I'm, comment on his stuff. And then there was one day I went and it was like, I am no longer subbed to him. So,
Yeah.
I think at times they do it legitimately, but I think at times the computer algorithm just, starts taking away people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
It
seen
always seems close to when you're getting a paycheck.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, all of a sudden makes
I've heard
sense.
others say that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
They
they
clean.
They clean before your paychecks they send you to. They clean your subs.
Mm-hmm.
They're stinkers, man. What the heck? What is up with that? You have this great opportunity to make a little side hustle, and
Mhm.
the place you're making
And
entertainment
everybody-
for is
There is a lot of hustling going for that side too. I'm telling you. So it's
right.
Like,
Yeah, like we everybody works ding dang hard,
Mhm.
and it's just
Yep.
like it's
Yeah, I know. Yep. Yep.
Ding dang hard, you betcha.
You betcha.
Don't
Laura's
you?
been doing the ding dang hard for a while,
Mhm.
What is your schedule, Laura? You with your videos? Because
It's usually every other day, but every once in a while I go every day.
oh my goodness,
Really?
how do you do that?
Yeah, I
Do you
try to keep
stack?
up with them too.
Do you stack your videos at
Yeah.
all?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to teach a class on that. I need a class on that, please. How
It's
you do
easy.
that?
You just edit and
Shoot.
be persistent. It's hard when it was hard when I had Jonah and I was doing it.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it with Jonah, and you were doing it. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to keep up with all of them. I could barely keep up with my life, and yet I'm on YouTube checking in on people watching their videos. Like I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, you got to pay attention to that, Netta, and they've taken hours for me too. They're just, I know it changes, and Diva explains it the best how they do the hours, but I've watched my hours scroll back, like go negative and stuff, and it's just so depressing.
Yeah, I've watched that too, but it's usually when a big video drops off that was old.
Yeah, which they
No.
shouldn't do that to people. Like really, I don't know. It's kind of like playing those games on Temu.
Mhm.
Don't get me started.
He and I and Pastor McQuarrie all playing. I think, but you got stuff, right? Didn't you win on one of them, Barry? Or no?
Yeah. Before I started playing with you all. I got one or two things.
Oh, they realized you were hooking up with friends, and so they really
And
rigged
I've
your
got
game.
like stuff in there. It's like you can get it's like at 99.7% or some nonsense like that. I'm like, that was last year. Okay.
Wait,
I don't
what?
have 1,000 friends that want to play this game with me. So
Okay, now, how do you do that, Garrett? Did somebody tip you? Like, how does that work? Because I might start looking into TikTok more if you can make some money on TikTok. I thought you had to really be up there and, pushing it on TikTok to make a little money.
sorry, my friend, but I will not watch.
I know, on the clock. That's what we're supposed to call it. The clock app.
No
To not get hit.
that uses
Clock
it,
app.
Clock
but I
channel.
just-
Yeah, clock app. Yeah, see, Duncan, you've been here for as long as I've been on too. And she
Mhm.
is loaded with great information. And she's the channel that I found out how to plant ginger on ages ago.
Yeah.
And I still suck at it. I still feel like I put ginger down into the ground and I get maybe equal amount back or less. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. Is it just my humid? Is it just my really, really wet and humid climate? Like
It
maybe
might be.
that's it. I don't know. But I would,
I can't. I'm just shocked, Laura, that because I just went and kind of scrolled through, and it's like you've got 10, 15. I know you need to have that at least an 8-minute video, but you got 10 and 15 and 12-minute videos, and it's like, oh my gosh, how
Yeah.
do you do a video every day of that length? That's amazing, absolutely amazing.
so then
just
are you
film
shooting
everything.
some in one day? I didn't mean to interrupt that, but
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
so you've just got like jobs around
Mhm.
and you're letting it follow you basically and shooting those 10 minutes. Okay.
Mhm.
But then you have to
Wait,
go and edit it.
Yes, the edited part is what
Yeah.
editor I noticed is that a different app for the lettering that you have now?
The lettering is it just added it to the app.
Okay.
That's actually I
Is it
push
from-
a button and it does the
Is it Filmora? Are you using Filmora?
No, I use what do I use?
Not to get all up in your business and stuff,
No.
we're nosy like
Hold
that.
on, I'll be right back. I can't remember.
We just want to succeed.
What?
Man,
Wait
just
a minute.
Okay.
Who
That's
said
what I
anything
did wrong
about-
then, Duncan. Probably I didn't plan it.
When did
And
we
it's
talk
on.
Growing what I eat.
about using the app?
Gardening warrior. Hey, girl, what I eat. Good to see you, man. Nice of you to come in. Thank you.
While Laura's hunting that up, washing dishes, turned off the water in here. Barry's hooking up
Let
with
me
friends.
see. Hold up.
What? When did we ever say that?
Say that again.
What?
Oh,
She said that she was washing dishes. She turned the water off and heard that I was hooking up with friends.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I missed that one.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
In sync.
Let me
What I
see.
use.
NSYNC. Do you have to pay for it?
In sync. Okay.
You can get a free version, but I pay just a little bit for it, like $15 a month.
Yeah, I would think you paid for it to get the lettering and stuff. That's an
Yeah,
upgrade.
I mean, I
on
literally
Filmora.
push a button and it does the captions for me.
It's so nice.
I do check them, but it's more reliable than the ones that's on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes.
YouTubes are very interesting sometimes. You suddenly are cursing sometimes and there's no curse words coming out of your mouth. I've seen that.
Exactly.
Like, excuse me? Yeah.
The one I always liked was
No.
like watching an Urban Explorer channel, and they're in a quiet spot in this abandoned building, and suddenly the closed captioning says music playing. There's no music playing. Applause.
Mhm.
There's nobody applauding. Like what?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah.
Brenda, I was going to pull over you have a wrench. Do you still have that up, the ginger video? I can't find it. So we can put that in the chat, how you did your ginger. Brenda still has a lot of content. I don't know if she, and she did put out some for this year too. But she's got some good content over on her channel.
Oh, thank you, Homestead Aquarius. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Want to share
Just
each
gonna
other
grab
out. Let me make sure I've still got him, even though I did swing by his channel and
Yeah. and
after.
I've never met Growing What You Eat.
Oh yeah, he's great. Good channel. Good. Okay, I'm still sub. I'm gonna leave him up. I try to sometimes leave people up. It's on my laptop. It's easier so I can remember to go back around.
There we go.
Me,
So I put it up
you
on
mind
my
if I
channel
shout out
too
a
for
channel
people
real
that are on
quick?
mine.
Thank you.
Sorry.
What was up there?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over. Maureen.
No, you're fine. We do that. It's fine.
No,
I
Go
try
ahead.
not to.
I wasn't
I
talking.
know.
We just keep doing it. Even now, we're going to continue to talk over one
Yes,
another.
it's fine. It's all right.
Okay, go.
Go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything.
I just wanted to shout out Angel's Crafty Halo, and she's
Oh,
hanging
yeah,
out with the ladies,
Angel.
and she's also listening. So
Oh, thank you,
I want to shout them
Angel.
out.
Yes. I'll get hers. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, side chat. So the question tonight, if you're just coming in, is what are you looking forward to and panel planting this year in your garden? What would you not plant again that you have planted? Let me see.
Kohlrabi.
For in your garden or not?
Not in my garden again.
Okay, why? Why is that?
And why is
the
that?
pest pressure on it is crazy
Oh, okay.
in my
Oh.
area. Just, I mean, I couldn't. I had all kinds of stuff around it, just doing fine. It make a good. What in the world? I type in something and it shows it 3 times.
I don't know.
Because we're all co-streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're
I
on
don't
my
know how
channel
it's
and
doing
Maureen.
that. That's weird though that it does
Yeah,
3
that's
times.
weird.
It would be a good
Oh.
trap crop, but
I don't think
that's how
I don't know how it's doing that with yours, Laura, and it's not doing it with any of ours.
probably because I'm not co-streaming.
No, that was
Yeah.
the first time.
Maybe. That's weird. It's the first time anybody, that happened to. Crafty. Is it Angel's
Yeah, it
Crafty
didn't-
Halo?
Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's here, I'll type it.
Oh, thank you, Barry. I was trying to grab it and do her link.
My mouse
she's
died, so I
listening.
have to use the touchpad on my laptop.
I hate that.
I'm
I
not
know.
used to it yet.
I have
touchpad.
an extension thing that sits on the side of my laptop, my Apple, because they gave you that whole two little tiny things that you, whatever the USB or something, the smaller one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's her channel.
So-
All right, Angel's Crafty. I can't find it. Like
So
when I go,
Carol,
what? Yes, dear.
oh, I was saying that Brenda said that that video was under live videos.
Oh, it was a
She
live that we.
posted it. How to
Oh,
plant,
good. Thank
how
you,
to plant
Brenda.
ginger and turmeric.
There you go.
Okay.
Netta, there's a great video on how to
That's
do
what
it.
I need to grow is turmeric.
Yeah, I need to grow both
I like
again.
ginger too. Fresh ginger is just amazing.
Mm-hmm. And don't you know, I
Yes, it
forget
is.
that I have it. I keep it on my counter all the time and continually forget I have it to like
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
like
okay.
make myself use it. I don't know why that's. Oh, I was
That's-
wondering
Why it didn't come up for you, Carol?
what. I'm sorry. Yeah, I couldn't.
I'm
Hold on.
going to share it from my side.
Okay, and then maybe I can grab it from there or something. I
Yeah.
don't know why it's doing that either.
Uh,
And I'm used to also searching on my phone. This is on my laptop, so the filters aren't coming up the same on here. Can't find my filters that I usually
there's
use
Angel's
to
Craft-
say,
Angel's Craft
"Oh,
Halo.
bless you, Homestead Aquarius, thank you."
I'm gonna
And I
grab
swear I
it and put it
haven't
on
had a
my
gummy
channel.
tonight. I don't know. Whee! What was that?
Guys, even if you're not in crafting, kind of give her a little bit of support there if you don't mind, because she's trying to get into it. She was just on another crafting live tonight, and I spent a little time on Messenger getting her set up, and she did
Thank
real
you.
good tonight. So
Oh, good.
they're pretty much
Good,
doing
good
like
for her.
Yeah.
an after chat, and she's got us pulled up. She's listening while she's chatting with them. So
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Angel.
Oh, that's nice.
That is very nice. All right, let me go to her channel. Oh, wait. That was Homestead Aquarius I clicked on instead.
See,
What the heck? Come on, my YouTube. Cut it out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm still subbed. I watched. I'll go back and watch the rest of her shorts because I don't see. She doesn't have anything but shorts up right now.
she's working on it.
Okay. No, I'm not putting her down. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, I know you're not.
Yeah. But it's beautiful. I like everything, like the visuals on it.
mhm.
I'll just watch the other ones too and give her that support.
And it's silly because this whole time she could have been using her laptop. Her phone gets really hot. That's why a lot of times when she's in my live, she'll have to drop down because she's got an older iPhone and it heats up.
Okay.
So tonight or this evening we talked on Messenger and we figured out that it was a security thing in Windows 10 that was keeping her camera from being shared on StreamYard.
Yeah.
We got that taken care of and everything started working.
I didn't know you were still here, Bob. I could have sent you the link.
Andrew, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Andrew.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, hey, Andrew. Northwest Coins. Good to see you. Whoops, I missed you. You pop. Ah! Pop, pop, pop. I don't know how people do it. Like with more people in the stream and the stream's going like this, like on StreamYard. It's like I would have to put on slow mode at, I don't know, 30 people. Or
Can you imagine if you had like 1 million subs and you had to keep up with all of them?
I think now I see why they just wrench a bunch of people and they don't get to really tune in too much of their chat.
Sometimes even those mods kind of goof off and they don't pay attention. And you got people in there making stupid comments.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of those. I hate that where they're just trolling the chat.
Or they don't even have a clue what the topic is. They're just there to be, oh, look, a chat room popped up. Let's use it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's too, like, that's an unspoken rule now in my chat. If you're kind of not going to engage in the chat and just ramble on in my side chat, like just ramble all
Yeah.
your information about what's going on in your life and not connect with the group and with us up here. I'm not going to be bringing up everything that you're saying because you're over here and we're over here. And I just,
Makes sense too.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. So it's not me being rude. It's just I don't want to with the conversation too much. But it's showing that you're not engaging, and I kind of don't like that. It makes you seem selfish.
Right.
Sorry.
No,
And I'm not talking
no,
about
Andrew, that's not you.
questions. It's not you, Andrew, at all. At all. Not you at all. I enjoy you coming in and you telling us about where you live because it's so foreign to me. No, you don't do that. You usually tune in with what we're saying. You're not a troll.
Yeah.
You're just a professional creep, Bob. Okay. I know. You're always says that. What's a troll?
I'm a weirdo.
I'm taking a loop.
Okay.
I'm taking a loop break.
Okay, you can have that. That's fine.
A loop break.
Here.
I know, right? I'm a creep. That song definitely came to mind. Good one, Barry. Now it's stuck in my ear. No, I meant like we're talking about our gardens and it's fine, and we're talking about the seeds we would or wouldn't grow, and yeah, kind of be in the same zone with us, like chill vibe a little bit, ask questions.
Even though you're in zone 7 or you're in zone 10.
Yeah.
You know,
apparently now I'm in
zone.
7A.
You're in 7A now? Yeah. See, they changed Glenn's and then like didn't do nothing with mine at all. And I was so mad. I was like, well, not really, really mad. Just like, what?
Yeah, what?
Like,
why is everybody changing but me?
And I'm hot as Hades down here my plants are dying. I need some help. Tell me what zone I'm in because it's not 10B. It's got to be like 11B, close to Hades or something. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
you're closer to the equator, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Umstead. They come in and just self-promote and it's selfish, and I won't play that game.
Yeah.
Well, when people do that on your panel too, it's not.
Yeah.
Really kind of cool.
No, it's not really great either. Exactly.
I mean, this group seems to be all about relationships with each other up here.
Yeah.
And
Exactly. So. Oh no. Another one? Do you think they'll get it, Andrew? Andrew Northwest Coins, for those who don't know, who are in my chat or watching this in replay, he lives up near the Arctic, or is it in the Arctic Circle? I always forget, Andrew, if you're like just outside or inside. And they have had polar bears kill people up there. And rightfully so, because they are like walking Big Mac trucks. They're huge.
Yeah,
huge.
They are.
Dinner plate size paws and scary with claws that are huge.
Yeah.
Bob is asking for the link.
Oh yeah, Bob, I'm sorry.
By email.
I didn't. Can you email it to him?
Yeah.
Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it. I was just doing that and I got sidetracked, Bob. I'm so sorry. My channel though, please. I come to promote. What?
Oh yeah. From a mountain lion, huh, Bob? It's very common in Washington for a person getting attacked.
Oh yeah.
That's especially if they're on a bike.
Wait, what wild animal did Pass see? I missed it. Pass, did you see a wild animal? Because I didn't see the post where it was. Alaska. GT, I did send you the link in the email earlier. Oh, okay. You're in 8B, Georgia. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I would love to be in like an 8B. That's a good zone because you can do a lot. I know a lot of people are like, I want to be in your zone because you can do mangoes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can watch them die of funguses because we always have mildew and funguses in our air. because it's so wet and moist down here.
Yeah.
Pedal pusher. Oh, I don't know if those are fighting words or a compliment in the garden community. Let's see, where am I? That's sad, but they are beautiful. Yeah, the polar bears are beautiful.
They are.
Oh, that is so terrifying. It just happened today. Oh, second attack this year. They're too close to the peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Did they get it? I bet the guy died. That's horrible. Okay, Andrew answered me. He's below the Arctic Circle. Oh, and I'm so sorry, guys, in the other chat. Here's what Bob is saying. A woman got attacked today from mountain lion. It's a second. I think this
80
is
miles from the Arctic Circle. Wow.
I know that's close. And then Andrews. Sorry, forgot that I need to do that so you can see who I'm talking to and what we're talking about. That's horrible. Do you know if she made it, Bob? That's horrible. Oh, they'll be even more yikes scary because they'll be mama lions with babies.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? My biggest threat is squirrels eating mangoes. That's a good threat. Just that
Yeah.
to have.
Yeah.
Carol, it's not letting me transfer that link from.
All right, Bob, I'm just going to drop it in the chat. And if anybody comes up, that is naughty, I'm just going to remove you from my chat.
Facebook made it a convoluted link, and it's.
Of course it did.
Google
They
is
all-
no.
Right?
Sorry.
There we go. There
Yeah,
go,
you had to
Bob.
pick it up from a little bit higher.
And Netta and you guys, also who was thinking, growing what I eat, you're welcome up. And Andrew, you've been in here long enough that we feel like we know you too.
Scan for sausages.
We'll just all get on the panel together and there'll be no better people in
Nobody in the chat.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Probably. Yep. It probably has.
Or they just get one visitor in the chat.
Yeah.
They're like,
And they're just all talking. But it's like kind of cool because it's like that group. What was that? Party line. Like the party line when we were younger. Let's see. Mountain lions are being. Oh, wow.
Maureen, your hair looks pretty.
Doesn't it look pretty?
thank
I love
you.
it. I love it
Looking
when
so
her hair
pretty.
is down and curly now too and straight. I wish I never cut my hair. Yeah, I hope she recovers too from that.
Yeah,
That's
me too.
just
Hair
so
grows back.
frightening. Yeah. Soon the lions will have come. At that. Okay, here I am. I'm sorry, I was trying to find my place. Cousin. Oh, whoa. Okay, Andrew's talking about a polar bear. His cousin got a 10-footer that was 800 pounds. I said nice, but after seeing the pic today, this bear is huge. So it might be even bigger.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
wait, Andrew?
GT in the house. Welcome, GT.
Hey,
What's
GT.
up?
Andrew, is that little piece of land between Russia and America, or Russia and Alaska? Because there is like this tiny little island between the two land masses.
That's not meant for you, GT. It's just
Yeah.
because I opened the panel link, so I have to scan in case I get a little smoky flash again.
Just awkward timing, GT.
I know, just
awkward
very
timing.
awkward timing. Sorry. Okay, Mama, you be in the chat still. Good. Grow what I eat. Oh, hold on. How am I not? Let me see. Make sure it's down below. Oh no, it's Bob. It's not a weenie. There we go. Hey,
Not
Bob.
a weenie. Just a professional creep. I'm not a weenie.
Yeah.
That Bob, he's such a weenie.
He likes Chianti.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know it's not gardening, but I've said in the chat that wife likes to watch a little local news when she comes home, and then we sat there and had a snack together, and there's a lady up in the Olympic Peninsula got attacked by a cougar today, and she's alive, but she's like the cat got a hold of her face,
Yeah.
tore her
Oh my
jaw
God.
because it was trying to strangle her.
Yeah.
Apparently there was another
Wow.
guy, a man earlier
I
that
just had a
is
troll just
gone.
pop up, so I might have to take that down. Hold on.
Okay.
Some guy named John White. I kicked
John
him from the studio. Hold, I'm looking
Yeah.
to
That's why
remove it.
last
Sorry.
summer when my neighbor lady went out hiking with her friends, I went over and handed her this to her. You know, put this
Yeah.
on your belt, please. Put it on your belt, please.
Mhm.
You know, it's bear
Like
spray.
bear spray.
Uh huh.
Yep.
Now the lady that was attacked today, she had 4 of her friends.
Oh
She's
no.
60 years old. They were in a group, and if she was alone, she'd gone. I mean, she'd be a
Mhm.
goner now, But yeah, when I used to go out hiking with my sons, all of us, all 4 of us, had a can of this on our belt, right there,
Yeah.
without failure.
Pass, not yet. I will. But I already have one. I have one that sits. I know you're not trying to distract. She put that in for nerve pain for some of us with nerve pain. She sent it. Wow. Yeah, I would definitely be carrying a bear spray on me. Any place that has wild cats.
And none of them had any pepper spray or anything, so they had to beat on the cat, and
Oh,
and I guess they had to hold it down because it had a hold of her jaw. So they had to hold it down, but the cat
ooh,
got out and it's on the loose now. So it's like,
Yeah.
people, please,
wow.
please. Yeah.
Growing what I eat is up to 100 different fruit trees, berries, tropical plants. The bad, I'm going to have to work cut out keeping it. Wait, I'm going to have my work. Yeah, you are. Yeah, cut out keeping it. What you're gonna? Yeah, you need a drip line or something.
Yeah.
That's a lot to stay on top of. But kudos to you, man. That's
I've
awesome.
been ordering drip line, like just pieces here and there,
Mm-hmm.
so that maybe someday I'll get it up.
You're doing a lot of work around your place, Laura.
Yeah.
I'm always
Oh,
happy to see your videos because
Homestead.
you guys escaped Portland and you're setting
You
up your
ain't
new
right.
place. Man, I love that.
We are.
You ain't right, Homestead Aquarius.
It's
Yeah,
a lot of work.
yeah, it is a lot of work. Your land, you got a lot of
Mhm.
land, and you just settling in. And over the last, it's happened in just a year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In a year, all that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And honestly, it looks like you've been there at least 2 or 3 years because it looks like home.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
I
that
know you
it's
still have a
well.
lot to do. But from my point of view, never being there in person,
Yeah.
what I
Mhm.
see on video, it's like you've been there for a while. Like just looking at the room behind you,
Yeah.
lived in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
you
But that's
know?
how my husband and I are. Like we
Yeah.
move somewhere, the boxes get packed, unpacked,
Oh, yeah.
everything's put away.
Right
My
away, huh?
husband's very into organization and
Mhm.
That happened in Washington, right, Bob?
Yes,
Gardening
it did.
Warriors, like freaking.
Yeah, I put it in the side chat. Yes, Q. Yeah.
Okay, I missed.
So
I'm
that's
not there yet.
one person who's gone now, and the lady is still alive, but she's all torn up. So her
That's
face is all
horrible.
torn up.
yeah, that's horrible.
I'm seriously
Yes,
considering.
I saw that. It was Broward County, I believe. I think. Kia.
Mhm.
Yeah, horrible. The girl, one of them did. One survived. One survived. The other one died. They couldn't
That
resuscitate.
was the thing I was worried about when we hiked the trail. The Pacific Coast Trail is the mountain lions.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, thanks for the tip on the neem oil, Laura. You're very
Yeah.
that lady knows her stuff.
Yep,
I was
that's organic gardening. That's
Uh-huh.
one of the ones we count on
Mhm.
because
I-
not much else works.
out
Go ahead.
pruning, doing light decorative pruning on my trees outside, and I noticed a little bit of leaf curl on one shrub. I don't know what the shrub is. It's maybe it's a hydrangea. I'm not sure, but it had some leaf curl, so I gave it a blast of that
Hmm.
neem oil.
Mm. GT, so do you have the ones that you're excited about growing and then the ones that you will probably never grow again because either you just didn't like it or you didn't like having to babysit it? Oh, he's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I can wait. Wait, that's really good. I know, that's amazing, 100. Yes, ground cover, everything is in containers at the moment. See, that's what I'd love to keep mine in containers. My Barbados cherry broke loose, and I don't know if it'll survive because I tried to carefully remove it from the ground underneath its pot, and it didn't go so well.
Oh no.
Yeah, so maybe that's what I'll be getting tomorrow. A few more trees in the mail. Wow,
Right on. Right on.
that's awesome. Growing what I eat. I'm gonna come check out your trees. I can't wait to see those trees in springtime going off.
So the trees that
Mhm.
they give away, are they bare root or are they in
No, they're
pot?
potted. They're potted up. They don't do bare root
Oh.
here usually. They're potted because they do a lot of grafting because of our nematodes.
Mm-hmm.
So they're potted up, and you just get either a native non-fruiting plant or one fruiting, and that you might get 2 trees. It depends, I guess, on their how many people show up and what
Yeah.
they've got. I think on what they'll give away.
That's cool.
I would love it if nobody showed up and then I could take extra fruit trees.
There you go.
Oh,
That'd be nice.
yeah, that would be really great. You never know. Hey, those things could happen.
I hope so. I hope you can get
Yep.
a bunch of them.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, little Miss Clean, come to my house next, please. Get to work.
And then mine.
Make your rounds.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come to
Yeah,
mine
my-
too. I'll feed you well.
My
Oh,
my
yeah.
list my list is growing for like I was taking some measurements. I'm going to get some pots and then some of those dollies for the pots, or strawberries and other things like that. I
Yeah.
just got to go write measurements down and what and my list is growing and growing and growing. More seeds to get.
Oh,
That's
okay. My
Bob.
email you sent a pic. Okay, hold on, Andrew. I'll find it in just a second. So your Barbados, mine finally fruited, and that I figured out it fruited because it broke out of its pot growing what I eat, and I probably just killed it.
Mm.
Oh,
Probably just killed it. I was going to up-pot it, but I had waited for too long.
mm.
Oh, the free giveaways down here. You have to be a Palm Beach County resident, Netta. It's John Prince Park, I think. I have to check my phone. Let me see if I can get this off the email that Andrew sent. It's, I think, a picture of the polar
I'm
bear.
gonna step down, guys. I'm exhausted.
Okay, hon.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's getting really late.
Have
Have a good night, Laura. Thanks for coming up.
Good night, Laura.
Yep, check out Hedgehog's Homestead. I almost just went out.
You look tired, GT.
Well,
I am.
Hmm.
aw. Been working the
Is it-
hours, huh?
Yeah, I've been kicking my butt the last 2 days.
Hmm. Your
Mm.
microphone is, I think, rolled in your shirt or somewhere
There
away
we go.
from.
There you go.
There we go.
Can you hear me better?
Better, much better.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And you look
So
you
you-
look like you look slimmer too.
Oh, it's just angles.
I got to get those angles. How do you do that? Oh, hi. Yeah, I was doing. Welcome, South Shore Sunshine. Can you imagine having to do a live in that position all like nice? Just to give yourself a good angle. So, what are you looking forward to this year
Yeah.
growing? Because I know you've got a lot, but I mean, what's like the happy dance one?
Strawberries, different varieties of raspberries. My fruit tree, the moose ate half of it, but
Oh,
he
no.
still. No, that's no. I had a responsibility. My responsibility was to take that fruit tray and put it away. I knew what I was supposed to do,
Oh.
but what I did is I moved it because I just put it in the bucket. It's in a 5 gallon bucket. I took it from the 5 gallon bucket. Let me go downstairs real quick.
Okay, yeah,
Wait a
make
minute.
sure
Can y'all
everything's
still
A.
hear me?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So I
can.
took it from the 5 gallon. I took it from the 5 gallon bucket. I mean, I have it in a 5 gallon bucket, and I went outside. About a week ago, and the moose had ate it. It ate the top, so
I can't believe the moose
yeah.
did that. See, here's,
But that
that's so
but
that's
that
so Alaska. The moose came
but
and ate
what
my.
that
Yeah.
lets me know is that the tree is alive.
Mm.
That means that it survived. That's you know, I'm the type of person where I try to find a positive angle through
Yes.
the
Right.
whatever
Yeah.
trauma I'm
Yeah.
going through or whatever.
I
Yeah.
But
get that.
yeah, so that means that I got 3 fruit trees to pot up, and I have some raised garden beds. I have 4 raised garden beds that I get to hook up, and
Heck.
yeah. So I'm ready for everything, but I haven't grown anything that I'm not excited about. Like
Yeah.
everything
That
worked out,
sounds
and when
like.
it didn't, hmm?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
the
was just gonna
things
say
that
that sounds
didn't,
like you. That's like, you're positive and you like love your seeds and your plants and it's like that's my baby.
because like the Karabi, some of them didn't do as good, but it's like okay, I got to start them earlier. I don't like Brussels sprouts, but I'm gonna try it again. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about everything that's about to come.
Brus-
That's
They're
about to
not
happen.
easy. I've heard Brussels sprouts take a long time. I am not seeing it, Andrew. I'm looking in both mine and it's not popping up what you sent me in my email. I'm sorry. Might have been just like one letter or something off in it. It's because it's not. I'm going to check. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to distract at all. Let me check my spam. Yeah, no. What? This is
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, he lives in Alaska. That's definitely an Alaska problem. A moose.
I know, right?
ate my-
A moose ate
a
my fruit
moose
tree.
ate my tree. It's definitely Alaska.
And
While
what
she's
was
looking for that,
Yeah, I can't find it,
Go ahead.
Andrew. And go ahead. I'm sorry. My Gmail also it signed me out on my. Remember when I said something's weird? It signed me out of one of my accounts, and I'm like, I can't remember that
Mm.
password for that specific one right now. And I don't. Okay, sorry for the distraction.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
GT, you were going to say something?
It's by email, Wickershire. Sorry,
I
it's
can't
by
remember.
email tonight. Tomatoes, cherries. And it seems stunted now. Nothing, no bloom. Oh, that's so hard. That's what mine kind of did, but then it took off. It seems like it needs a really big pot to be happy because those roots were huge. I don't remember the size container growing what I eat, what I would call it. It's definitely not 5. It's not 15. I was probably a 30 gallon or bigger it was in. So it definitely needed an up potting. But of course, I just like GT, like I knew what I was supposed to do, but I let it sit there. And then when I went to do what I was supposed to do, it was going crazy.
So Netta, is it just recent that you uppotted it? Your Barbados cherries, or has it been a couple of years? Because I did find, with my Haskap berries, I uppotted them last year, and if there was a berry, maybe,
Yeah.
and I thought I had killed it because I have it out in the front where it's just probably too hot for them, and it's in kind of the blueberry family, and but this spring I'm seeing all the leaves are already coming out, so I go, okay, I didn't kill it, and I would expect that I'm going to see some fruit on it this year.
Mm-hmm. It says for Barbados cherries. Let's see. Wait, no, that's not right. They're asking the flowers dropping, but yours not flowering. Hold on. Let's see. There could be a nutrient deficiency in the soil surrounding your tree. In order for any plant to make flowers, that's what we know. It needs phosphorus on all the fertilized, blah, blah, blah. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, how often? Barbados cherries develop into a thick, rounded canopy of fairly delicate foliage. Small pink flowers appear periodically from April to October. So we're not in the season right now where you would see them usually, and are followed by, let's see, about 1 month later by bright red tart tasting. They are very good mine took a long time to get to a flowering stage. So they must have potted mine right before I got it. And I don't know a couple years I had it.
Yeah.
And then
Well, she said that she potted it maybe around past, October. So I would suspect that it
that's out of
is going to
season.
just focus on rooting, as Gear said,
Rooting.
and
Yeah, it's rooting.
so
But-
it's like give it some time, and see what happens next October with it.
Yeah, it just needs time to grow its roots. That's what it's supposed to be doing. You don't want them to do that at the same time, like flowering and trying to grow roots, because then they can go into shock and die. But with the Barbados cherry, it was a little tricky, and you're not even in season. So if you did it past October, it's fruiting season is April. So hopefully it'll have time to root and you'll have flowers. Just have that phosphorus too.
It might just be a year wait. I'm a professional horticulturist because I've got my horticulturist doctorate on Google. So,
I'm just because I decided one day and went on YouTube, like some of these other people, they just picked a profession and they suddenly were in.
I'm also a doctor. I'm also a lawyer.
I'm a nutritionist.
Yes, I've studied on Google and I've learned everything that I know. Anything you need to ask me, I will know.
Right.
Just give me 5 minutes to look it up.
Maureen, you got to upgrade it a little bit. I studied at the University of YouTube.
Yes.
There we go.
University of YouTube. I did. Yeah, I don't have, I haven't written all the exams yet, so I don't have all the documentation on my wall. But.
Yeah.
And I'm a professional lobotomist. I tried everything on myself first.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
You ought to sell a surgical kit, a lobotomy surgical kit, a home lobotomy surgical kit.
That that's a perfect link to drop when you've got those trolls in the chat, very like underneath in the comments only, when you can drop a link. Like, here you go. You might want to look into this with that comment that you just left, that very negative. Please remove the negativity.
Yeah.
This might help. Yeah, Netta, it's usually always me with the plants. It's me. Even with the crazy weather we have down here, it's usually my human error that is causing the issue, or not having enough time to get out there and do the things I need to do. So, or not making the time when I do have the time, because it's like, I don't feel good. I don't wanna. I don't have my kid. I want to just sleep in. Daddy's got the baby. Yeah. So, yeah, I would be a dead homesteader right now if I had a homestead. I'd probably be dead. I wouldn't have enough food to eat.
You know how tough those people were who actually did that?
I do. My grandfather.
Resilient.
Very resilient.
Very
That's a great word. Yep. Oh, okay.
Bob, I was hoping you didn't have a fitted sheet over there folding. I was like, man, is he really going to try to figure this out?
I grow what I eat. We'll have to come over and see all those fruit trees. Thank you for coming in.
These are some of my wife's old uniforms, and I'm cutting them into shop rags.
Oh, okay. I thought she had a fitted sheet, man.
Yeah.
No.
Growing what I eat. Hold on one second. Growing what I eat. If you're still here, do something on
I don't
Barbados
wear a pointed
cherry.
hat or anything like that.
Yeah.
GT, I don't wear a pointed hat.
Oh,
I could dig it.
Yeah, I don't. No.
yeah, I wasn't thinking that, but now that you said it, Bob, that you're folding white sheets. Yeah, no.
Oh no, I didn't even catch it either.
I didn't think
You didn't
GT
catch
I
it?
just now caught it. No, I was talking about a fitted sheet to fold, like people be trying to fold it, and I just roll it up in the ball.
I'm out.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
that
Not
goes
one
on
that's
the
fitted
rack.
to gob. Yeah.
That goes
No.
on the rack on the top of the closet next to the other sheets. Kind of dink, done.
Yeah.
No, I don't iron stuff. No.
Moving right along.
Moving right on.
Right, Vincent? Right. I definitely wouldn't mind going back to school for something because I could actually say it's for real. But I don't know if you need that on YouTube. Quite a few fake ones out there. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have neglected fruit tree children in the backyard. Yes, I know. Please don't call. What is it? Tree PS on me.
Greenpeace.
Tree Protective Services. We're
Yeah,
here.
tree
Don,
Take
make
the
protective
tree.
another division. Yeah, tree protective services.
We're here to take your
Yeah,
trees
they come to
down.
investigate. They come to investigate GT's fruit trees. And what
Yes.
did you do while the moose was eating your fruit trees?
Exactly.
I let him finish. You see the size of those things?
He's a murder
Let him
horse.
finish.
I waited.
Right, the murder horses.
Yeah.
And then my mom, she was okay. So I pulled up and I was like, "Look, mom," because I was on the phone with her.
Yeah.
So I put it on video chat or video or whatever, and I said, "Accept it." She said, "I did." I said, "No, you did, mama." And she was like, "Oh, show me." I said, "Yes, mama, show me." So she pushed to show me, and she was like, "Oh, look at that!" And then
Aw.
she does daycare, so she told all the kids, "Look, y'all, look, it's a moose, it's a moose." And then I got closer and closer, and then she took it away from the kids. She's like, "Little man, you need to get away from there, okay?" And she got real serious, like she acted like she was gonna whoop me or something. I'm like, "Mama, okay." I said, "This is where I park at." She was like, "It's that close?" I was like, "Yes, it's in my yard that I work at." She was like, "What you gonna do?" I said, "Nothing. I'm not bothering it. It ain't gonna bother me." She was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "I know how to run fast enough, Mama, okay? I run and scream." She was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, baby, now." So, that was pretty cool for her and the kids to
Yeah.
see that this morning.
Yeah.
So
I
she
thought
gave
she
you
was
that
like,
tone,
ahead,
like,
Yeah.
you're not too big to whoop.
yeah, she gave you the tone.
Mm.
She
Yeah.
will
I've
always
heard that
be your
before.
mom. She will
That's right.
always be your mom. Yep.
That's right.
Mhm.
I thought she was just like in case it got to PG-13 violence or something. She took it away from the children.
It's like a-
Ooh, honey, you gotta get away. You gotta get away from that. I don't want the kids to see you getting kicked.
No, she was telling her boy. She was telling her
That's
baby,
right.
"You get away from that right now."
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Mhm.
right. That's right.
That's so cute.
There's nothing like seeing one of those moms come out when all the teenagers are creating havoc in the streets on some kind of festival, and you see that one mom coming out and slapping the crap out of the back side of their kid's head, like, "Get home." Go. Yes, ma'am. We need more mamas like
We
you.
need a whole lot more of that in this world right now.
I agree.
Right. Yeah, right. Wouldn't it be great if we were watching one of those rallies where they're all dressed in black and you start seeing their mamas come out and be like, "I told you not to dress like that and leave the house."
I would love to see that, man.
You
What did I
can't.
tell you? I told you couldn't go.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Back home.
Can you imagine?
You put that
Oh my
brick down
gosh.
right now.
That's right.
I'm going to take that brick and
Yeah.
I'm going to use it on you.
That's
Yep.
right. That's
I
right.
told you not to play with fire. Now get home.
That's right.
Yeah. I think you'd see a lot of that come to an end real
That-
quick.
Really quick. Exactly. If the
Mhm.
parents could
Just
step
need the
in, but a
mom.
lot
Just
of
need the
them-
mamas to come.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Just a
Bring out
vigilant.
the mamas, and
mother.
mamas will set it straight.
I
Mhm.
brought you into this world. I'll take
You
you
raised
out.
you better than this.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over and meet
Absolutely.
Mr. Officer, and I'm gonna give him your name. And the next time you cause trouble, he can call me on the phone. Can you imagine? I would just stop those right away. I would stop those rallies right away.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Mhm.
I still have that visual in my head of that mom.
Bob, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, sir.
Mhm.
So were there cell phones that were out in Washington State yesterday?
No.
I can't remember.
Weird.
Okay, it wasn't. It didn't. Okay,
No. They
All right.
looks like they
because
cut.
because
they cut-
I
Mhm. Look. Sorry, but looks like from the map that Laura presented. Looks like
On her
the
channel.
southern East Coast and the southern West Coast, and then one dividing line right down the center of the U.S. This
Wow.
was very, very well planned. And
Yeah.
Laura, I was on, she was upset, so she went live and I went and talked to her.
hmm
And
Yeah.
while she was trying to dial her husband's phone number, it was taking pictures of her on their iPhone at the same time.
That's
And
creepy.
and I said, this is intentional. And
Yes.
I think they're doing that to thousands of people, checking their physical reactions to what this hacker is doing. It wasn't
Mm,
no solar flare. It was not a solar flare.
Right.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on another chat last night and they were talking about it, and they were on the V1 and she was
Mhm.
driving with her son. They're both on the same carrier
Mhm.
with their phone,
Yeah.
same kind of phone. And she had nothing. She had the SOS, but her son had
Yeah.
full bars and could use his. And and so they were
Weird.
asking, like, did it affect anybody in
Yes,
Canada?
yes.
Now
Come in.
we don't have the A, but I think we do have the V1 here. But
Okay.
and I just thought, you go Vancouver Island, like I'm just adjacent to Washington State, and it was like
Mhm.
wasn't affecting anybody. But I thought if it wasn't hitting Washington, then it's not hitting us too. When they're saying, "Oh, it's a solar flare," but I think somebody did say that one of the companies did come forth and say, "Oh, we were doing an update and it messed up and la la la," and that's why all the
Of
phones are down.
course, that's what they're going to say.
Yes.
I mean, especially when Laura's phone was taking pictures of her when she's trying to call out. It's like,
Yeah.
is that an update? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know my friend with hers, what she does is she actually puts a piece of tape over her camera there. I said,
Mm,
"Well,
mhm.
unfortunately, I use my phone for recording." So,
Me too.
Next time that happens, and I'm sure it will, probably
know
on a
it will.
bigger scale.
Wow.
No, it will.
wow.
Remember that
That's scary.
most phones can actually make a Wi-Fi call. So your phone number, your regular phone number, it's tied to your cell phone, could still make calls in and out.
Yeah. But look at what the
Remember,
Snooks is saying, Barry. I mean, read what it says. It
Yeah.
says that's scary. Could
I
call
know.
everyone but his mom.
yeah,
So somebody was in his phone
Oh, wow.
or had a program that just knocked
Mhm.
out the kids' moms.
yeah.
Phone list
Contact.
or something. Uh-huh.
That's
I
frightening.
understand that, and that, but
Yeah.
that's why I throw that out there about the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
It-
Yeah, here we go.
That's
Look at-
weird. That's weird. Well, I'll put it this way. As far as I know, all the AT&T phones, like especially if you buy one that's specifically from AT&T, like a prepay, or you went to the store and you bought it,
Yeah.
they offer that feature because AT&T bought like the rights to use other people's Wi-Fi services. So
Mhm.
I'm not going to say that that's going to be the solution every time, but I do know that when I can't hit the tower that's like 3 miles, but there's like a big mountain between me and that tower, my phone switches over to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would never have my Wi-Fi running because my laptop and another device are tied in directly. They're wired into my modem.
Okay.
But now that is an option to check
Mhm.
into. If you look in your settings where you
Mhm.
pull it down, it doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or an Android.
Okay.
Go into your settings and look for the option Wi-Fi calls and
Yeah.
tick that so it's
Mhm.
active.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
might have a better chance of making a phone call as long as you've got Wi-Fi.
Mine was actually yeah, I put mine's always pretty much on that. It's on both. Unless I go into a store, sometimes I'll tick off my Wi-Fi completely because it pings.
Mm-hmm.
I made
That's how they track you.
I made a
Is-
quick video the other day about that one where
Mhm.
I was on the live with Laura, and I put 2 videos tagged below that refer to the Ohio Sheriff's Department when he came back from the briefing in Washington, D.C. about this same
Yeah.
topic. And anyway, did a lady contact you, Barry? Because I shared out your channel with her because she was asking me about radios and things like
Wow.
that. And so I said, I can't help you, but I copied and pasted your channel to her. So her channel name is Disabled and Prepping.
I've
I'll get
seen her
back-
before.
I'll get back to it, Wickershire, in a minute.
She's
Um,
around. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen any, but if it went into my spam folder, I could check in there. But most likely, if she can get, I mean, anybody can get my email address off my about page.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
problem.
Yeah, I gave her
Yeah.
your YouTube channel.
So
Okay.
Wow. You know what? On your channel, I'm not getting all of Snook's comments in my StreamYard to bring them up. I just saw it in your channel. This is what I'm going to read
Right,
it from
yeah.
Steven. It says Oklahoma was hit, wouldn't let you even call 911. And then that was but her son was on the same plan. He could not call everyone but his mom. Couldn't make a Wi-Fi either. Very scary. Her burner phone and her regular phone wouldn't work. No calls in, no calls out. So weird. Just said SOS. I just subbed. I will check it out
Okay.
again.
And the
Yes,
SOS
we all do gardening. Most of us all do gardening, Snooks.
And the SOS deal is actually an option that iPhone. This is where I have to give iPhone props.
I'm coming over to Divas.
Sometimes I give a little bit of hell over people using iPhones, but it really it's whatever works for you. But this is something I think that Apple did right, and that's that SOS feature is actually Laura showed this on her live the other day. You're using a satellite to make a phone call, but now it's probably straight to 911, which, you know, if it's a
Oh.
bad situation, you need help, that's great. And it doesn't charge you
Right.
anything for using that service.
Yeah.
Right. So Snooks, were you on Bland's Promised Land Ranch last night on their live? Oh, okay.
That outage for
Yeah.
Laura lasted 6 hours, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really weird. My husband's company actually runs on AT&T, a lot of it, and they were it was awful to start the morning like that. Thanks. Yeah, we're all pretty much gardening in our own way. So thank you. We appreciate it. It wasn't, I just sent the message to you. It's in our StreamYard, which is what we're streaming through, that blocked it. And the only thing I'm thinking is because that was where there was an incident not too long ago.
Right. Right. Did you see
It
the
was,
one
it
that
was
Gardening
long
Warrior
ago,
had-
but not long ago. What? I'm sorry.
Gardening Warrior had put, again, it came on mine. It says, did you see the little girl and boy that were digging on the beach? Did you
Yeah,
ever
I
see that?
responded to her.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
told her. I said one of them did live. The other one passed away.
Oh,
think
that was,
Huh?
okay, it was that one. Mhm.
Yeah, it was that one. It was in,
So I didn't know
in
if it had
county.
come through or not.
Yeah, that one did.
Who in Oklahoma? Yeah, I don't think anybody here is from Oklahoma. I'm actually from Canada.
Oklahoma, we have prep for it. Was in earlier today on my daytime. We have Trish is, I believe, Oklahoma. I think Wiley Living and Trish Wiley might be Oklahoma still. I'm
Gardner Josh is
and Garner Josh, but he hasn't been around.
yeah,
I've tried to get in touch with him. Okay,
Bob,
you're in okay.
Bob, I made a note of that in my notebook, so I'll look out for her. I've seen her on several channels before.
okay. Pretty cool lady.
Yeah.
Wickershire answered the question that we were talking about earlier. He said he's excited for the Minnesota midget, cantaloupe, banana melon, and then Sharton Tails melon are the most excitement due to the size and flavor profile. And then
Wow.
regrets for him would no longer be growing any pumpkins larger than sugar pies. Anything else is too big and is a waste. Yeah, not used. Okay. Yeah, that
I
was the
agree.
basic. Yeah, I agree too. I don't want a lot of vines on my ground with the snakes here, so grows the north. Yeah, I heard you got extra seeds, the candy roaster squash. That's cool. Yeah, I heard a while ago the candy roaster was good, like 3 or 4 years ago, and I still haven't tried it.
So
Okay.
Snooks, what makes it
Oh,
challenging?
Trisha's MO. Okay, Trisha's not Oklahoma. Sorry, Trisha's in Oklahoma. That Wiley Living is Missouri. Sorry, I don't know why I had him in Oklahoma. Go ahead, Diva. Sorry.
So Snooks, why is it challenging to garden in Oklahoma? What are the things? Oh, so this is actually South Florida Sunshine's live, and
Mhm.
she streams for Friday evenings right now. She starts at 11:30 Eastern Standard, and then I will be doing a live tomorrow on Saturday, and I do mine at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know where Oklahoma fits in there for if you're mountain or if you're, because I'm in Canada. I'm a Canadian.
Are they? Are you guys considered Central Time Zone, Snooks? We have 3 channels going off of StreamYard, and that's what I was saying. StreamYard's the streaming service I'm using, and that's where they cut. They wouldn't put Oklahoma got hit, and that is
Yeah.
controlling all of these channels right now. So I should be able to see everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So Central Time Zone. Okay. Oh, nice,
Yeah.
Billy.
So then you'd be at 9.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice.
Yeah, I think we all need to be doing a lot of seed saving
Yes,
this
I agree.
coming year where you
Yeah.
can't. What
Oh,
you can't.
Central. Did I say a
Mhm.
different word? Central.
Sure
Okay.
do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Well,
Yeah, we have to
for GT, of course, seed saving, seeds. Somebody say seeds.
Someone saving some seeds.
That's
You
right.
don't want to save your seeds. I'll save your seeds.
Just need to drop
Mhm.
seeds in the chat. Oh, look, GT just came in.
Did
Like
so.
GT Junior bait. Someone put seeds in the
Mhm.
chat. We need GT
He
here.
doesn't have to worry about going hungry because that moose is out there running around.
That's true too. You put a fruit tree out and get a moose.
Yeah, bait him in
Oh,
with fruit
it's-
trees.
There you go.
That's right. Snag
I
them
love
in.
that.
Fatten
Yep.
them up real good
Okay.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Snooks, you can look at Duncan's channel and Gear. They're in Missouri. I don't know how far Gear would be from you, but Duncan's saying you're just south of her in Missouri.
Oh.
To get some ideas of your zone. That's another thing. Like you garden to your zone. I need to get with people that have red dirt and lots of wind. Yeah, you do need something to block that wind when you're gardening out there. I know our friend Gardener Josh used to use his house and kind of garden right up against the house and use the house as kind of the wind block.
Oh yeah, that part of the country gets a lot of wind and
Yeah.
never stops. There's
Yeah.
nothing to stop it. It's just flat prairie.
So it's using the buildings that you have on your land to act as a windscreen, or planting something that could withstand that and act as a windscreen for you.
Copy.
But yeah, find out, Snooks, do you know your zone that you're in? Yes, Duncan has a channel. What?
Yeah, I just posted it on mine.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Snooks also said, I took a master gardening class here in Oklahoma. I worked with the OSU Extension Center.
Oh, well, heck. Shh.
We need to ask Snooks how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Then that's what we need.
That's right. That's
we
what I
need
was
There you
just
go.
to be
thinking.
here.
That's why my reaction was like, "What the? You can get with people. You got with the people.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah.
Where are
yeah,
those
why not?
people?
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Connecting with people
Yeah.
who have
We
different
need
skills.
you.
That's right. We need you involved with us.
Mhm.
Like, share, subscribe, Snooks. And come on in.
Like I did with
To this
Barry.
family right here.
Someone asked me about emergency
Right.
communications and radios. I don't know,
Yep.
but here's a guy who
Stormsville.
does. Yeah,
Here's somebody
here's a
that
guy who
does.
See, that didn't show for me either. I don't
Appreciate
think.
it, Bob.
No problem, man.
That's what I
Anytime.
said too. I said the same thing, Barry. That we could learn it from you after that happened yesterday. Brick gets so hot
think
and bakes the plant. Oh, well, then that is actually pushing your zone. If it does that, you can actually, those areas are a higher zone. So you can look for plants that are the next zone up or even maybe one more and try them out in that area where they're baking them, and also back it off a little bit because it's residual heat that's hitting the plants. And yeah, you're a master gardener and I feel ridiculous even saying these things to you, but that's
No,
from
no, no.
David the Good. That's from his book,
Yeah.
David the Good, Pushing the Zone. It's from a book
Right.
for us down
But-
here because we get a lot of that residual heat off our concrete block homes.
Yeah. Well, Snooks also said, girls, I took the 9-month course and I still suck.
You dashed all our hopes, Snooks.
But, you know,
Oh,
every season is a learning experience. It doesn't matter
it is.
how
Yes, it
how
is.
It
you know
is.
Yeah,
experienced
we
you
learned
are.
that in broke. We learned that in broke gardeners that vermiculite is not organic. Yeah. Yep. Learned that from him. Yep.
I just put vermiculite with my onions and leeks.
They
What?
use it
What the
here
heck?
for, I know, they use it for carrots here. Yeah, they use it to break apart the ground and hold moisture and yeah.
You do your Maureen. You do your onions from seeds.
You know what? I suck at growing onions. And so, yes, this year I am trying seeds. I'm trying starts. I'm trying everything. And I would just like to get more than 2 onions bigger than this. That's my goal. But yeah, I did plant some onions and leeks from seed.
That's like such a husband thing to do.
Tell me the joke. I can't read it.
It says my
Oh, sorry.
husband says my husband says, "Wow, honey, did you attend a class?" When he looks at her plants and she's got her plants burning up next to the house. She's
Good night,
laughing.
Snacks. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Appreciate
Well,
it.
you found the right group. We are
Yep.
the misfits of we grow successfully and we also kill everything successfully.
That's right. That's right. Stone cold.
But
killer
we're not
plant.
quitters. But we don't quit. We just
No,
keep
we don't quit.
plant
That's the
some
most
more.
important part right there. Don't quit. Don't quit.
Mhm.
No matter what you're
Mhm.
doing, don't give up. Keep trying.
And that's our marigold man, right there, Gear Grid in 19. And he gets really beautiful marigolds, and he can sow, garden. You can sow. Come on.
Mhm.
Very humble of you. Yeah. Yeah,
So
we
what,
use the perlite. Go
I
ahead.
saw what Gear did last year to the corn that didn't grow well. It was a
Mhm.
murder scene. He had his hatchet out there, and it was a murder scene. Bad corn, bad corn.
Oh, hey, Cece.
Oh,
Yeah.
is CC in here? Hold on, I haven't gotten down there yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
she
can't
just came
seem to
in.
do onions
Yes,
either.
there you go. I've said that. I've told them, Gear. They don't. Nobody listens to me.
Huh? What'd you
Will it
say?
grow? Exactly. Will it grow has a great onion video. Really, really great. You stinker. Very.
Yes. Yes, you've heard that.
Um,
I need to
yeah, that and Duncan
and do
too
that
has
one.
all. She's what? I'm sorry. What? Duncan has tons of experience too, Snooks, and she's got some old videos. Poor woman out in the country, Missouri, and they sprayed her because she's near the crops.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ay.
Yeah, she deals with that.
Wow.
But she's close to you,
Wow.
Snook, so she'll have some good insight for sure. Duncan 1900 Homestead.
Yeah.
Plant death and
I think I
swarming
put that
expert.
one.
There we go.
I did send That's
Yeah, I
true.
think you copied it. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I
Well,
do. Yeah, I think.
it's a
I think
failure
so.
for that poor little plant. It has no life. Hey, Cece, it's so good to see you, pretty lady.
Yeah, I have trouble with onions too, but it seems like I look all over the yard and there's like wild onions everywhere.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
would love that. That's a good problem to have if they're all edible. Like awesome.
You look over okay, so the picture I shared earlier of the daffodils,
Thanks.
if you go
Right.
about 10 feet further, there's onions everywhere.
All right.
Huh.
Wow.
It's like
Pick
they're as
'em.
plentiful as the flowers are. I just wish that was my property.
Right.
Well, it could be in the middle of the night with a shovel. It was. I'm sorry, but it was dark
And-
outside. I got turned around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not condoning this. Some of the things you hear on my channel are they're not responsible for. Disclaimer. Just a little disclaimer. Some of the guests will say things that I am not responsible for, nor do I agree with, especially murder. Okay. Thank you very much for coming in tonight.
Exactly, Maureen.
Maureen's awesome.
I didn't hear anything. Didn't hear
I was just the background music while she was doing her public
Big
service
disclaimer.
announcements.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bunch,
Oh my god.
bunch of lunatics around this place.
You're a little loony. Well, it's also almost 3.5 hours, and I have to get up in like 5 probably to go get those
You gotta
trees.
go get your free tree. And are you
That's right.
taking your daughter with you so that you can maybe get 2? Oh,
Oh,
someone has
you
to
only can get so many towards the house, like household. It's a household count, so they check your address or your, like driver's license. Thank you, Sweet Homestead Aquarius.
Okay, I'm gonna click
About
that
the
on.
onions. How to grow some awesome
I'm gonna
onions.
click that on.
Thank you, Gear, for mentioning him.
But apparently, me
Lord.
putting in vermiculite in my. Did I put vermiculite? Oh, I did put vermiculite.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Not vermiculite. Don't use not the vermiculite. You want the perlite?
I did use it.
The perlite. I've
use
got to
perlite.
check my cabinet.
Perlite.
Yeah, perlite's fine. Not vermiculite. Vermiculite is mostly asbestos.
I bet John just yells at the onions and they grow out of fear.
Probably. Right. You ball up right now.
Bastard.
Dang bastard onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That might be John. That might be it. Seems about right. CC knows. She probably heard him across the YouTubes saying that. But I want to say I appreciate everybody. Sorry, CC, that you just woke up and found us here. We have not gone to bed. But we're grateful you found us here. I'm just thinking this is embarrassing. She's just waking up. But yeah, appreciate y'all for showing up. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great night, and we'll see you hopefully at Marine's. We better at 10.
Definitely.
Later.
Wouldn't miss it.
Have
Tomorrow
a good one,
night.
y'all.
Yep.
Trust
Have a
the
good night,
process.
YouTube. Thanks for coming up.
YouTube.
See you,
See you in the
Maureen.
streets.
See y'all.
See you in YouTube.